Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zelda Speed Runs. Welcome to the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Season 3 Standard Tournament, and welcome to what's gonna be the biggest baguette face-off of all time. Welcome to
the biggest spaghetti face of all time?
Face-off of all time.
I thought you said spaghetti face. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
No, it's baguette face-off.
Baguette, come on.
What Guys, come on! Let me get through the introduction first before we talk about the subs. So yeah, Bono versus Marco. This is a big rematch. Marco was knocked down to the losers bracket by Bono, ending his pretty much flawless tournament run. And this is number 1 seed versus number 6 seed. Just quickly for the models before we go over I let the commentators go over how the two of them got here. Bono comes from the winners bracket, so he only needs 1 win. If he wins this single match right here, the tournament is donezo. Bono takes it. If Marco takes this game, we'll reset the bracket, and this means we'll have a game 2 at a later stage. To be decided. Also, thank you, Twitch, for not even responding to my email about wanting a front page slot. I really appreciate that. And now give it over to the amazing comms, to Chimp, to Axe, and to Mr. Chicken itself. To
Mr. Chicken?
Mr. Chicken!
That is the best nickname I've ever heard for you in my entire... Mr. Chicken! Oh, that's amazing. Hello, everyone!
It sucks to be back.
I am mad hyped for this. How can we not be after the last match between these two, which was absolutely amazing?
I know
one of the best matches I've ever seen.
I was going to say, I know we're supposed to talk about how these runners both got here, Bono and Marco, but I do want to say that match that we had in the winners finals might be the best bracket race I've ever seen before. I don't know if anyone's seen anything that can top that, where the runners were basically synced going into the Ganondorf fight, only 11 seconds. Basically a missed quick spin from Marco deciding the race. 11 seconds between the two of them, and now they get to face off again for the potential final race of Season 3.
I mean, these two are just incredibly good at this game. Like, incredibly good. So this is going to be an amazing match. Like, get your bets in now on who you think is going to win. You're not going to win anything, but, you know, you can have bragging rights for being the one to predict the winner.
We will be kind of impressed. Not really, because you have a 50-50 chance of being right, so it's not like it's very, you don't have a lot of options.
Yeah, we'll give you like a GG in the chat or something like that.
Don't take my word on this, but I've heard that if you guess the winner correctly, Trez will send you a signed baguette. Now, I've just only heard this from the grapevine, but Champ, I'm almost certain this is
I have a question. What is it signed in?
Cheese sauce.
Follow-up question. Follow-up question. What kind of cheese sauce?
It will have chicken breast on it, just for Kuiper, by the way.
That's not a kind of cheese!
Excuse me, Trez. Trez, I believe your bot said you were a nerd. You may want to take care of that.
Just quickly before we start, we wanted to go over how they got here, Jesus Christ, commentators.
It's not our fault you took up 2.5 minutes of the pre-show. Come on!
That
He's
didn't
got
work.
a point.
That didn't work. Marco beat Weird, Martin, Mochilla. What the hell's happened? He beat Martin. What the hell's happened? And then got beaten by Marco in the winners bracket finals. And Marco, being 6th seed, where is he? Beat Riley. He beat Cola. He beat Nephistos, Cariosa, who went into the lower bracket finals, and then Marco. So Bono actually knocked out so many people, and now we're here!
Let's go.
Hey, Trez, hey, here's the thing. Bono won the winner's bracket, not Marco. You had that backwards. A little bit of an issue there. Yeah.
Cubs, are you just gonna sit and call and just nitpick all day?
Oh, only on Trez.
Okay. Strength and bomb choose early on.
That is a really good start.
Bomb choose early is always... a boomerang as well. Mido paying out. Alright, so boomerang... bomb choose really gonna be interesting, depending on how many bomb choose there are. It's one of those that can really sort of change the direction of a seed by going out of logic. Bono not choosing to go sword chest.
Yeah, that's. I usually don't see people check sword chest this early, but then again, when you get 2 good items in Mido's house, it's probably a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I think when it's normally, or at least normally for me when I see it, is if you see nothing in Mido's house, like, well, sword chest could be dead, I'll wait for the Kokiri Forest Baron hint or something like that. But if you've got like strength bombs and boomerang in Mido's, you probably want to check sword chest because that ain't going to be Baron.
A little unfortunate that there are only 5 bomb shoes in Mido's house. We're gonna be, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of spamming potentially and save scumming these bomb shoes, especially early on as these runners are gonna go around and check a lot of these probably overworld checks that involve bombs. We'll get our first hint here as well.
He's dead. Okay. And that's one shoe down the drain.
You both mentioned how you don't see people often go to the sword chest early on if you get that many good items. Do you think that that might possibly because, I mean, Marco's going up against the first person to have beaten him in almost 2 full seasons of Ocarina of Time rando tournaments, and maybe he's approaching this a little different, you know, knowing that, hey, this is the guy that knocked me down to losers. I can't take him for granted. I have to, you know, maybe be a little more thorough than before.
It's possible. I mean, on the last match, it was, 50 dead. Okay, so only 40 available for Skulls. But yeah, it's definitely possible. I know in the last match and during the interview when we were talking to them, they were so aware of what each other were going to do, to the point where Marco immediately knew that Bono was going to go child fishing, even though it was a bit far away. And it was just, they just knew each other so well. And it showed when there's an 11-second difference at the, at the final. Oh, it's another chew lost. And another chew lost? Oh, my goodness.
Bono.
Oh, Bono was...
Oh, he did get some Deku Nuts out of that, though. But yeah, that's going to be a costly... potentially a costly little mishap there with those bomb shoes.
Got nothing out of it as well, and it looks like we're going to see Cat Chain here, so they're not going to scum this. They're just going Cat Chain straight into Nighttime Market, so that is a potential big loss for Bono there, is not having, well, at least, I mean, he's wasted at least 2, but we know that all 5 of them are garbage, essentially.
Is he not going to make this day-night cycle?
He won't. What he's going to do is he's going to do Cat Chain.
Okay.
And then he'll just go into Market at night, get Richard, and then do 3 Song, most likely.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Marco with the clever strat there of using the boomerang, because you don't actually need to bomb chew the scrub there. So
I just want to point out that Team Never Buy a Shield is winning this match.
Well, this is a long old Cat Chain, getting into the right position here. For those unsure what Cat Chain is, as long as you don't look at the bridge, the chain is still present as if the bridge is down, so you can climb up the chain, even though it shouldn't be there anymore. There we go.
That's beautifully executed. We call it Cat Chain because it's like a play on Schrodinger's cat. Like, it's either there or it's not. So, or it's either alive or dead is the actual like theorem, but yeah.
Yeah, for those of you just tuning in, the items that you see on your screen, the strength upgrade, the bomb shoes, and the boomerang were all inside of Mido's house. Since then, we've checked a couple of things, haven't found anything yet, but Bonner was the first to get into Hyrule, little castle town here, and Richard is just a bloopy.
I put it in chat, but I believe the reason why they don't call it Schrodinger's chain is because that's a pain to type, and we're lazy.
Like... half of us trying to spell Schrodinger's correctly? I mean, come on.
All right, couple hints here.
Frog's too dead. Water Temple is foolish. Right hand is dead. And Deku Tree Waff.
All right, so the right hand would be the Silver Gauntlets chest, so going through Child Spirit, not necessarily the greatest thing ever.
I say right hand is dead. It's bomb chews. Now, I doubt that's going to come into play, but there's a small chance that getting some extra bomb chews wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Bono is going to pick up this Skulltula on this tree. Now, I'm wondering because they saw that Deku Tree Way of the Hero, and with both of them sitting at 99 rupees, if this was me, I would definitely be going Deku Tree next with a full wallet. That's what I would be going, and potentially you're not even going to be spending any of that money on your sticks with the boomerang. You could just get maybe some Deku Nuts, a Deku Shield, and then use the boomerang to kill some of the plants outside of Deku Tree and get a bunch of free sticks and figure out what that Way of the Hero is.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see just a pure 3-song route from this, going into Long Long, then into Tree, especially with it being Way the Hero. I'd be really surprised if I saw anything else. Floormaster in Forest Temple is dead, I believe.
Yep.
And we'll get to see the
That is
second
correct.
castle hint now. Lost Woods Way the Hero. Well, in that case, we are definitely...
Yep.
we are definitely having 3-song.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't see these runners having too much of a divergent route too early on in this seed. I mean, really, the only difference we've seen so far is Marco getting the sword chest first, so he has an additional heart to his name.
Now, I just want to throw it out there. Bono has no choose for Lost Woods.
I was
So
gonna say-
there is a chance that with Marco's extra choose, getting Lost Woods Way the Hero is actually going to pay out for Marco.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hero in chat just mentioning that, like, ooh, that's probably not a good thing to read if you're Bono. Bono's probably a little upset that he saw that.
Yeah. Of course, Deku Tree's Way the Hero, so we could just find a bomb bag in there, or just some extra choose along the way, but...
And the first song is...
Okay, Serenade.
That's
Convenient.
Poor man's prelude.
According to some people, that is the best song. I would disagree.
I would like to object.
Yes, I would.
That
I would like
statement.
I mean,
yeah, especially for a foolish water temple.
it's nice, but if you don't have to do water, it's like, okay, whatever.
All right. Long
I mean, I'd rather
time.
have Serenade than like Sun Song, personally, but
True.
Highly likely we're going to find a useful song now that we've seen Serenade. Unless we just find Prelude and get the full Baron song wombo combo.
Oh, no. People talking about Western... Oh, we do have a divergence here. Marco actually going to be checking the Boulder of Destiny. Ooh, some free sticks.
Ooh, Skullmaster bomb bag!
This is bomb bag.
Oh,
Alright. So, Lost Woods Way the Hero, to be clear, is not that bomb bag. So we know that there is a bomb bag on Skullmask, and there's something else in Lost Woods.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
And that means that the Deku Tree Way the Hero is not a bomb bag. Likewise, the Lost Woods Way the Hero is not a bomb bag, because that is Sphere 0, meaning is available to get right now without any extra items.
Man.
It's going to be really interesting to see how they route this, because Skullmask is honestly a royal pain in the ass. Like, you have to go back and forth from Kakariko, back to the market, back to the woods. It's annoying. So I'd like to see how, like, organically they route this.
Especially with these songs. You don't have Nocturne, you don't have Prelude, so doing Skullmask is not convenient at all.
Correct, Toxic. That hint is in fact bomb locked. So,
But there's 2 of each, so the other one might not be.
Yeah,
And
that's
if they find other chews somewhere, then they're not going to bother with that bomb bag. They're going to hope to find another one.
Not taking a chance of that as a nut upgrade. I guess once you've got a stick upgrade, and all your rupees are just going to go to a shield and extra nuts if you need them. But these guys don't really need the extras.
Now, what is Bono going to elect to do first? Will you do the song over near, or will you get the Saria song check, or will you do Deku Tree first?
I think you do Deku Tree first. Deku into Lost Woods. Yeah. Hope that you find some more bombs so that you can do Lost Woods checks.
Or even just a slingshot for target in the woods, you know?
Yeah.
Not the greatest thing, but better than nothing.
Notably, we do have Saria's song from Lon Lon Ranch, so the Skull Kid could end up being what's going to pay out.
So, quick question in chat is asking if it's on emulator. Some people do play on emulator. These 2 runners do not. They both play on Wii Virtual Console, but you can play on Wii Virtual Console. You can play Randomizer with an EverDrive on Nintendo 64, and you can play on emulator, and that's how a lot of people enjoy Rando.
I was going to make a joke about being able to play on a smart fridge, but we haven't advanced that far yet.
Oh, Ice Cavern Way the Hero. Everyone's favorite.
So, what song is there, guys?
Yeah, exactly.
Rush Ice.
What song do we need to get from Ice?
Bail on Deku Tree, Rush Ice.
Always Rush Ice, guys.
Do it, but do it. Find some way to clip in. I'm sure you can.
Yeah. It is absolutely possible to clip in. It's not allowed under this rule set, but it is possible. You can clip as both child and adult.
Trez, if you're in chat, can you just time out B Luigi for me, please? That would be wonderful. Really appreciate that.
Wait, what did
So
Luigi say?
please.
Oh, you know it's ZL.
Shots fired from Dotso.
Whoa, I got timed out in chat.
Imagine timing out Mr. Chicken.
Why did I
What are you
get timed
thinking?
out?
I don't know.
What did I do?
Probably a misclick. I've been timed out a few times.
Oh, God.
Because chat moves so fast.
You know, Axani, it was actually, I was in comms with you for the first ever, like, you know, big chicken thing that happened.
These guys probably will not do chickens. This will be the biggest meme seed ever if they have to. Cubs, I swear to fucking God. I know it was you.
It was Trez! Read your chat!
It doesn't say who does it.
Does it say who does it? I don't believe it does.
It was Trez! It shows for mods. It was Trez.
Oh, okay.
A likely
it wouldn't
story.
show for me because I'm not a mod in ZSR, so... Yeah, it does for you guys, but...
Yeah, 3 blue rupees
There,
already.
since you asked, Axe, there you go.
Wow.
Alright. 2 checks into Deku Tree. We have not found anything just yet, so whatever we're waiting on is a little deeper.
I love that little manipulation there on that Skulltula where you move just enough to make him come towards you but not hit you. And then he seemingly just forgets you exist and walks away from you.
The old bait and switch.
Alright, so Bono, I want to say about... We'll see when he exits this room. The lead that he's got on Marco so far. It's not too big. But so far, they've pretty much been following each other.
I'd say about a minute, if that.
Yeah.
I don't think Bono has done a sword chest, right? So
Right.
if anything, the entire lead is just because of that.
And Bono also did not do Boulder of Destiny because he didn't have any chews. So Marco has that knowledge about the bomb bag on Skull Kid or Skull Mask, and Bono does not.
Still nothing in Deku Tree, so whatever it is, a bit further on, there's only 2 more checks to get.
You know, an interesting thing about that, though, is I don't necessarily know if that hint hurts Bono, given the fact that, you know, in the back of your mind, you're going to always be thinking, man, something could be on Skull Mask. There's going to be that little thing in the back of your head of, I did see that Lost Woods hint, and you know what? Might be something on Skull Mask. You never know. So,
well,
if
but he knows that Skull Mask can't be what's hinted because Skull Mask is an always hint. So when something's an always hint,
oh, that's
can't
right,
be included in that hint.
Yeah.
So he's
Get
just, and so now you just basically you think I'm not doing Skull Mask.
Wow, it's on Goma.
Yeah, it is on Goma. Also, shout out to Lotsa, who has gifted 40 subs this restream.
Oh, holy crap! Thank you, Lotsa.
Absolute MVP. But yeah, so the item is behind Goma, which means that there is a slingshot locking this progression, logically at least.
Oh, Bono missing that scrub.
Get to that time.
That's the
That
shot
was the
there.
swag. That was like the any % swag.
Sling and Lost Woods. Ooh, that would be a little disappointing.
Yeah.
Be just a little disappointing if that was the case.
It's such a bummer when you get away the hero that's like something that you already surpassed the need for. It's like, oh, lens. Cool.
Great. Amazing. Alright, I did not know that you could stun Goma before she gets, like, on her back hind legs there. I did not know that. I learn something new every time I do one of these.
What better time to learn something in the grand finals, I guess.
And
That's
I
true.
mean, just watching the two pretty much.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
Dad!
a hammer.
Well,
Well,
that's a pretty good find, honestly.
that it does bail out Bono as well. It does mean that they
Correct.
might not be able to get the Lost Woods Way the Hero item this time, But with Hammer, it means they can just get it as adult, so...
Thinking maybe if that's the case, then you just kind of forego all of the bomb checks in Lost Woods. Oh, Bono is going to go get the sword chest, though, so he's going to probably give back a lot of that time to Marco. They might actually be entering the Lost Woods, if they both go that way, which you would imagine they would. Probably going to be entering that at just about the same time. Marco might have a little bit of a lead.
And getting that Shadow Medallion means they just need to get one more medallion, the Spirit Medallion, to get the Light Arrow cutscene check. For those who are unfamiliar with how Rando works, you do not get the Light Arrows from the Light Arrow cutscene.
And it is going to be Bono entering Lost Woods first, but still don't know where that Spirit Medallion is. We haven't checked the pedestal. Actually, neither of these runners have gone adult yet, so no chance to. All right, so we'll see what type of lead Bono has. It's not going to be much. So we'll see when he fades out.
And, like, listen, chat, I feel like this race is going to be like this the entire time. It's just going to be like this.
Icy Waters is dead. So 1657. And we're going to have 17... Oh, wow. So that's only about, what, 9 seconds? 8 or 9 seconds?
Yeah, that's really quick. That's just close.
Wow, that is pretty crazy.
All right, get your resident sleepers in the chat, since we're both doing Ocarina Memory game right now.
Lost Woods Way of the Hero, you are very likely going to do this anyway, so might as well just get it out of the way.
Oh.
In there.
A bit of money.
And I think Bono is just going to rush to get this song, probably grab Skull Kid if he wants to do that. Got to imagine he wants to with this Way of the Hero location, but maybe get that on the way out, you would think?
Yeah, it looks like he's going to Sacred Forest Meadow first, and he'll go back the other way. And then you could either, if he had to get Sun Song, then you could, just play Sun Song and end up in the beginning of Lost Woods.
Market Way of the Hero is what Marco just saw.
So, fairly accessible Way of the Heroes this seed, with Tree, Lost Woods, and Market. Of course, it could be the worst checks in Market, being Treasure Chest Game or Big Pose.
I mean, the last time Chimp and I calmed a race together, there was something on Treasure Chest Game.
Oh my god, that was the most beautiful moment of commentary.
Okay, I swear I did not know that Sun Song was here, but this is going... If Bono does this the way that I would, which, I mean, like, why would he? Because he's way better than me. But, he'll go do that Skull Kid check and get that scrub on the, near the bridge, and then just play Sun Song to be back at the beginning of the Lost Woods.
Marco did not skip Lon Lon, no.
Floor Master hint again. And Ocarina of Time is Prelude, so
very nice.
We are not going to be seeing all dungeons today.
Yeah, all dungeons not required. Does mean that they are almost certainly not going to get a really convenient song, but I don't think they're going to be bothered too much about that with Serenade.
Now that makes Serenade a little bit more valuable, just given total travel time that the runners are going to have to do, because they are more than likely never going to get that song. I can't imagine a scenario where they would.
Yeah, I mean, we know, I don't know if Water Temple is a medallion or a stone, but if Water Temple happens to be a stone, they're never going to set foot in there.
Oh, I was about to say Bono now might be a little bit conflicted just getting those bomb chews, wanting to go back through the Lost Woods and get these bomb checks that he didn't get, but...
I think you do. Like, I honestly think you do. Oh, Icy Waters is dead as well, okay.
It's gotta be, wait a minute, it's here. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's Slingshot Game! It's gotta be Slingshot Game, right?
Yeah, oh my god.
Target in the Woods.
It's on Target in the Woods.
Oh boy.
It's not that.
I mean, it's it's fine that you know it's there, but the fact that you need a slingshot, which could just take out one of your way the heroes.
That's 2 way the heroes that are locked behind slingshot because
Yeah.
Goma was too. So that's actually hilarious.
Wow. Okay.
That 20 pack of chews must feel really good to Marco right now. He was out, you know?
I would love a slingshot to be behind treasure chest minigame. That would be the ultimate way of the hero fucking bait here. Incredible.
Oh my god, they're gonna be so mad.
But yeah, it's a nice the 20 pack there. It essentially prevents all needs for bombs at this point outside of bomb tube bowling. So Bono is going to check these.
All right, Cola was right. He proved me wrong. They played Serenade.
And Marco has taken the lead by that point, by that measure. I mean, they've all checked the same things, I think. Marco got to Serenade first. Let's see where Bono goes.
Did Marco do Sacred Forest Meadow Grotto?
No.
No,
I don't believe
this is something that Marco hasn't done. I mean, they can do it. They've got hammer and can, you know, you got to think that when they go into the forest area, they'll get it done immediately. But
where is the way of the hero in the market?
Is it? It could be here.
My mistake, my misspokenness. What's the word for that? Like a spoke?
yeah, they were woods, I guess.
Yeah, me calling Target in the Woods Slingshot Game. We'll see if Slingshot Game ends up being anything. Oh, and it is!
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was still right.
Okay, there's a bow.
All right, sweet. I got bailed out. That was pretty cool.
Big boy slingshot. Can't use that on the target game, unfortunately.
We have our first real serious divergence in routing. Marco, of course, going to be going adult with that bow, and Bono going to stay here in Lake Hylia as a child and do a little bit of fishing.
I mean, honestly, Marco could go do DC right now. He's got 20 chews, he's got a strength upgrade, he's got the hammer. Like, there's no
DC
reason
is
not
free.
to, unless it's a stone, and then
which
we might still dip it just for the first few checks, just to see if there's anything there. It's in logic.
Yeah, depending on where Bolero is, we could potentially also just do Fire Temple at this stage.
Fort Hearts, though, is kind of Monka.
Yeah. Alright, Jabu, Forest, Spirit, Fire, and Shadow are our last medallions.
Is this even rando?
Dodongo's as a
Forest medallion.
Dodongo's as a stone kind of hurts.
Yeah.
Potentially a time sink that you're going to go for. That, I mean, Dodongo's got a lot of items in it that are pretty much for free, especially when you got the items that our runners have. And if it ends up not being anything, kind of a big oof.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a long dungeon. It's not like going all the way through Shadow or something, but it's still not exactly your favorite place to be.
Bloopy for the underwater bottle. Yeah, Ocarina of Time is Prelude of Light, so we will not be seeing an all dungeons run. We also have Water Temple is pretty much just nothing at this point now. So there's going to be...
ain't no one going to Water Temple this seed.
Nope.
Not for any reason on Earth.
We might not even see a long shot in this seed, depending on where Epona's song is.
Yeah, that was the other Skull Mask hint right there. So Bono now knows where that bomb bag is.
Yeah, but probably ignoring that for as long as possible. You've got to consider the Bomb Tube Bowling might have something with Market Way of the Hero, and the chat pointed out earlier, Bow Way of the Hero is quite rare. So it'll be on the back of their minds, but...
So why is Bow Way of the Hero so rare?
Because there's 3 of them.
Right.
You know, it's a lot rarer to see two bows locked behind one bow, you know, so...
Marco picking up those double Ds, and those of you who watch my stream will know that I'm obligated to say, titties!
I'm offended. My poor innocent ears.
Aren't you just
imagine Kuiper trying to pretend that he's innocent.
I know. You're the one who called Anju a harlot.
I remember no such thing.
There is video evidence.
I see no video evidence. I have been presented with no such thing.
Picking up Minuet, which is going to be very good for chaining songs. Saved you the trouble of having to do Mido skip or Mido skip skip.
It's like getting Minuet early, even when Forest isn't required. It just seems like a song that it kind of puts you in a nice spot to get to certain areas that some of those warp songs don't take you to. Especially when you have a situation like this one where we're never going to get Prelude. We still haven't seen Bolero or any song like that. So it's a good song.
Answer chat. Mido skip skip is when you actually play Saria's song and get Mido to move out of the way. Skipping doing Mido skip. Even though Mido skip is much faster.
Yeah, and let's not even talk about Mido's skip, skip, skip. You know, that's just in the realms of unheard of.
I'm pretty sure Marco could do it, though.
Oh, dang. We got Anju, the hotel clerk, in chat.
Uh-oh.
Calling Piper out.
Uh-oh.
I said I don't remember ever saying that. I unless I'm presented with some sort of evidence, I don't remember saying no. I remember no such thing. I would never say such a thing about someone. Oh, God, I really do hate Anju, though. Like, I really do. Like... I was going to take it back and think, I would never say that. But then I thought about it. I was like, wait, I would totally say that. Just, I believe it was just a heart container on archery.
Yeah, it was just a heart. I think it's a heart piece or a heart container, yeah. But let's see what Uncle D has for us today.
Is Dampe going to be a bro today?
Oh, yeah, no. Toxic Archer. It's a boomerang! Wait, they already have a boomerang.
It's the memeing on Doc when he thought it was a Deku stick and it was actually the boomerang. Is Doc even here?
I haven't seen him.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So
I've never mistaken any item for any other item in my entire life.
I disagree real hard with that one.
A bow is just a boomerang with a string, okay? Leave me alone.
That's not the way it works! That's not the way it works at all! If I took the string off a bow and threw the stick that the bow, like, the stick part of the bow, it wouldn't come back to me.
I mean, sure it would, but my dog would pick it up first. Bring it back to you.
That doesn't count! That's not the way it works!
Alright, nothing on Uncle D.
I just view Kuiper as that old lady in that commercial. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
That is actually pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much my attitude 24/7. There's the double Ds. Ooh, there's the slingshot.
There's the slingshot, okay.
So are we going to see our final Way of the Hero be Graveyard?
I mean, probably. Considering how much that's locked away.
God, that would...
I think we're almost certainly going to see Graveyard Way of the Hero. But yeah, that's... The main thing is that puts us in logic, so Ice Cavern Way of the Hero isn't going to be some bait for a slingshot. Probably going to be for, like, Song of Time, though, so that's not any better.
I assume it's probably going to just be Nocturne at this point.
Yeah, Nocturne or Requiem is typically what you might see.
But wait, someone said it was going to be Zelda's Lullaby.
No, that person is wrong and shouldn't be spoken to ever. Just ignore that they exist.
Lost with the flex.
There's the L.
That's the song you want.
I can confirm it's not in Ice Cavern. Just to put that to bed, Zelda's Lullaby is not in Ice Cavern.
Why do we need to summon you, Trez, when you're here?
Second Zelda's Lullaby, the remix.
Zelda's Lullaby when she's in a real bitch of a mood. And just won't go to bed.
Because when you summon me, I actually crush the voice call.
Ah,
That's how it works.
Okay.
You know?
That's fair. That's fair.
See? Wow.
Push-
Get lost.
I was trying to think of a really obscure musician that would be like being a part of the Zelda Lullaby 2 remix.
I got nothing. I don't know, maybe like ABBA or something.
ABBA!
ABBA.
Oh, God.
Obscure musician, ABBA.
Dancing Queen.
Long as we are 17.
And here you go, folks.
In quarantine. Yeah, we're all
Oh, that's so much better! Damn it, why didn't I think of that?
This is what you were hoping for in your grand final commentary. We are pleased to not disappoint.
And to be honest, the reason I was thinking of ABBA is because I recently rewatched the old Angry Video Game Nerd video where he plays that one game, and I can't remember the name of the game, but it's ABBA is how you come back to life. ABBA. 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 So if anybody can supply the information,
Isn't that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas?
No.
Oh.
Ikari Warriors, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Alright. Let's see what Bono can do against Uncle D. Time-wise. 51 from Marco. Let's see if Bono can best it.
I think
Is that Garuda Valley?
Marco got hit. Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh,
And a
there's the
letter!
letter. Rush Ice!
What is happening right now?
What the hell just happened?
Am I having a fever dream? Like, what is happening?
Fuck, I know it's warm, but I didn't think I'd be hallucinating. What the shit's happening?
God, I actually felt my forehead to see if I had a temperature. Like, what the heck?
Did we find a letter?
We've
Can we
seriously all contracted COVID-19 right now from that.
Can we please talk? God damn it, commentators! Can we please talk about the fact that Marco found letter?
I did.
I did.
I was interrupted with a
Trying
cursed musical note.
Yeah.
God damn.
Fuck.
So yeah, Rush Ice. We've now found the letter in the Goron maze. I can't put words together. I've been so thrown off by that.
Where is this sub goal for a Trez Kazoo concert? Please make that like 69,000 subs.
Can we make a sub goal for Trez 100%ing Banjo Kazooie whilst playing the kazoo?
God, I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
What is? I couldn't see what that was on the volcano.
That looked like a. It didn't look like anything we needed. It looked like something, either a bloopy or some form of rupee.
I don't think it was a bloopy. I
Was it a
honestly
nut?
can't tell what that was.
There was like a yellow tint to it. Was it a Deku nut?
Maybe. Yeah, it could have been. It's around the
couldn't
right
see
shape,
it.
I think.
Maybe we'll see it when Marco climbs up and goes down, like to check in the volcano wall or something. Usually I get a better peek at it that way anyway.
So as far as dungeons that we can beat, let's see. They could obviously finish Jabu at this point, with a very early letter and early boomerang. We can pretty much. Well, Marco can't full clear fire. He didn't actually go get his Scarecrow song yet, so.
Oh, here's some here's some potential
they don't have a
nastiness
hook
for
shot
you.
either, so
Yeah, so I'm just thinking about some nasty way the hero connotations here. Ice Gavin could be way the hero for Bolero to go and finish Fire Temple.
Oh yeah,
Because we can't get there yet. We've got everything to finish it, essentially, other than potentially being hookshot blocked from Pierre.
right.
Yeah. I was gonna say the Fire Temple play isn't gonna happen yet. Twofold, because Marco, one, doesn't have a hook shot, and two, even if he did, doesn't have Pierre. So there's a little bit of a scary thing going into Fire Temple when you don't have your Scarecrow song.
Yeah, and I don't think these two guys are going to worry at all about health when they go into Fire Temple. So they probably not going to have anything to worry about as far as like, are we going to, like, 6 hearts is plenty. You can beat Volagi on 6 hearts.
40 is a murder shield! Oh, man!
That is why the early rang.
Oh, baby. Final's not disappointing. We got a Skull Seed.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. You're all.
Oh.
You were really cutting out, so I don't know what you just said.
I said you're welcome.
Opposite. What's the opposite of thank you?
Fuck you.
There we go. Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
Bonner's getting
Inspire!
Okay.
Inspire! Okay. We're ramping up now.
And there's Marco picking up some skulls now. Now we're on that grind.
Oh, and there's a Zora tunic. Okay, don't need it, but...
Yeah. Only if Marco just doesn't like the color of this tunic, but it's...
I mean, let's face it, that color is
3
trash,
seconds.
though.
Yeah, it's like 3 seconds to pick that up, and he probably doesn't want to waste it.
Oh, got some Papa D, some early Papa D. Let's go.
We have had a huge branch off in routes here. I mean, we are really, really far separated now. So
Sarias was just kind of you know?
Yeah.
It didn't lead to anything. Early Sarias usually you kind of want it. You want to check out what it is, but nothing of value behind it.
The 40 hints was on the climbable wall and the Death Mountain Trail.
That's a hint that can definitely be skipped. I've seen more than a few people skip that hint. So we'll see if Bonu chooses to go up and get that one. It makes sense, unless he finds a DMT Baron, I can definitely see him getting it, but...
I mean, you're right, Dotso, but that's not, like, logical. Like... Just some money.
Alright, can't do... Well, he could do Goron Pottery, but choosing not to. Interesting decision, to be honest.
Yeah, Cubs, add Valley to the Foolish as well.
Drake Hope, I'm gonna get that tattooed on me. Just because you're correct doesn't mean you're right.
Marco with a really obscure route to get this shoe here.
Yeah, this is a skull that I wouldn't normally see.
Yeah, sorry, not
this
shoe,
early,
skull.
anyway.
Yeah.
I think Marco's gonna do Cack Knight skulls as well.
I mean, he's already at 8.
Yeah. I mean, he can get 5 more here in Kakariko, and then he can get the other one in Graveyard if he wants to. He's just gotta play Sunsong.
Mono
Shrek's gonna play
for...
the Valley theme live on Kazoo if we go into the Valley. Can we get a sub goal for Trez not to do that?
I mean, I don't think they're going to...
Please sub to the channel. We don't want that to happen. Please.
Attention, Zooter gamers. Trezco is in trouble, and we need your help.
He will be forced to play the kazoo if you do not sub.
Dins was on the Target in the Woods, and Marco is getting a start on the Skull Mask trading sequence.
I'd say I'm not sure if I am surprised with Marco's writing in a minute, because if you think about it, they don't have much to do as adult, other than Dodongo's cabin. Which
yeah, and I think he's just gonna clean out the skulls here in CAC. He might check the 10 skull, and then he's probably just gonna go up river and get his take care of Jabu, you know.
Of course, yeah, Jabu's the medallion. That makes perfect sense.
See, that's a very quick child dip for Bono, and he did not find much.
Break in to say thank you very much, Deku Stick, for subbing. Best name ever.
Wait, did I miss that? Oh my god! Yeah, there was a deck. Oh wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, so if you're a ZFG sub, I think you should put a stick in the chat.
I don't have a stick. That was, believe Marco just finished, Dampe Digging, which was just a bloopy, so... I think Marco's on his... yeah, that was gonna say, that's his 12th skull already. Man, Marco is moving through these skulls.
Oh, Bono getting... Oh my god, Bono getting double hit there. Feels bad.
There is, the last time I did a rando. There's actually a clip of it where I try to avoid that that moblin there smashing down on me, and I rolled directly into the wall 2 times. Properly, like bonking on the wall actually got me to dodge the little shockwave he sent out, and then the 3rd time I bonked into the wall because I was panicking and scared and afraid, he sent me back, and I dubbed it the most embarrassing 10 seconds of my life.
Uh-oh, there's opponents on.
So that puts Fortress and GTG into play, although you don't really want to do GTG without the hook shot yet. But then again, both of these runners know how to do hook shot with GTG.
I'm honestly kind of surprised. I guess I shouldn't say I'm surprised, but knowing that we have access to a dungeon that we can full clear, and you know, that item that we used to clear that dungeon, Ruto's Letter, leading directly into another Way of the Hero location. I'm surprised that neither of these runners have rushed Ice Cavern, honestly.
I mean, I think they're just...
Marco's definitely going to do Jabu here, and then probably to Ice.
I think also there's something to be said for being somewhat thorough. You know, Marco knows that 40 skulls are required, so he's going to the places on the way where he can get more Skulltulas, and then, you know, he's going to go up the river, get a couple more skulls there on his way, you know, check the things that are there. I think this is pretty... I think this is a pretty natural route, personally.
So there's a Bono. So we'll see his route from here. Hopefully, he chooses to go up Death Mountain Trail for the fairy to get the Mirror Shield hint.
The 10 skull reward is just a big old rupee.
Big bucks.
Most of which was thrown on the ground. What a
40...
life that must be, to, like, not be able to hold money in your wallet, so you have to just drop it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mirror Shield is what is on 40.
And there's the second Deku Tree Way of the Hero hint.
Yeah, do not buy.
Bon teasing us there. I know we can't afford it, but teasing us with a Giant's Knife buy there.
I'll be the first to admit, when I first tried one of these, I actually thought that that was like a required check in the game. That was something that got thrown into the rando pool. Like, this was back in like 1.0 days.
I mean, to be fair, on 1.0, it wouldn't surprise me.
Right.
Everything nasty was in 1.0.
Oh my god, yes. 1.0
They were the days.
Is just... And then the 2 Freaky Fridays that we did on 1.0 were also just amazingly fun. The one with the light arrows on 10 big skulls, and the other one with the full child trading sequence, Mask of Truth, to the full adult sequence. It's fantastic.
It couldn't have been better if you tried, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I was on Restream for that. There's a clip of me finding out that the Big Oron's trading item, the egg, was going to be on Mask of Truth, and then immediately right next to that is the hint that says that the Mirror Shield was on Big Oron.
Legend has it that the runners are still playing that seed to this day. Even though you're here right now. Yeah. Believe it or not, you are still playing that seed.
I've got my controller in my hand.
Right. Totally not playing Animal Crossing.
No, absolutely not at all.
Never. Marco is the first to hit Zora's River. We haven't found anything totally useful yet. He did buy some beans. Getting another Market Way of the Hero hint.
It wasn't that horrid, Star. It was actually kind of... It was
hey!
Fun. There we go. We found Greg.
The meme is complete. We got Greg on the finals.
Just for that, Trez, I'm going to have Cubs, like, host me on ZSR when I stream Animal Crossing. Just for that, Trez.
Animal Crossing is now banned on this restream. Another market. That's
Is that our third?
That is the third one.
That's
that is
the third one.
Market Way of the Hero.
Okay. So it could be the bow and something else.
So
interesting. So that bomb bag.
Bombchu Bowling might be now.
Yeah, that bomb bag. And is that bigger on sword there?
I would absolutely grab that.
Yeah, so River not paying out today, so not I think River being Way of the Hero is the new French meme or something, so I'll be disappointed by that one.
I was wondering what Marco was doing, and then I remembered that he has the boomerang. He could just very easily get that if he wanted to.
That's the Sun Song Grave hint. So we saw it already, but that is our I think our fourth sometimes hint at this point.
We're missing one foolish, and I think we have all of the always hints. No,
Have we got Bigoron?
We haven't gotten a Bigoron hint yet.
Yeah, I think I'm missing one foolish, one Bigoron, and one sometimes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Also, it's worth noting that Marco skipped the hint, which had the double Way of the Hero market.
I mean, I don't think that's gonna affect him. You clear your Way of the Heroes, and like Bo, like he knows.
Do you clear Way of the Heroes if one of them is potentially treasure chest game?
I mean,
we've seen that bite people in the ass before.
Well, okay, so maybe not treasure chest game, but I know he's gonna do at least shoe bowling. I'm pretty confident that he will do at least that much, and probably big pose too. Now that he has a model, he has a Pona song, he has the bow. There's no reason not to do a big bow. And there's Big Goron.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a Zora River Baron. Oh, feels bad.
Bono gonna save some time on Marco there.
You know what though? I wouldn't even feel that bad about it because he got Big Goron's sword, and that'll save him a little bit of time.
Yeah, but you can skip the open grotto, which does definitely waste time. So I think if Bono gets a scale or something, you're going to get bigger on sword anyway. If you just dip out that bit.
It's going to even out.
Alright, so Stone to Dongo's Cavern. Oh my goodness!
Oh
my
word! Holy
Fuck!
cow!
That is huge for Bono. Absolutely
God.
fucking huge for Bono right there.
Did you leave?
I would check this chest and then I would leave.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, that's just insane.
Earthly and logic.
And you gotta
we have strength in Mido's house.
Yeah, and Marco's gonna finish. He's going to finish Skull Mask. Like, he's already started it. So, I mean, that's a huge amount of time. And there's magic in the...
And there's a scale in DC!
Scale.
Wow, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait,
a lot is happening right now.
Yeah, the sea just, like, blew up.
Wow, a lot is happening right now.
Right, so that scale is really good for Bono. They can just... if you know River's Baron, you just play Serenade, you dip straight into Domain. So that's great for them.
Yeah, he does not need to go there at all.
Marco doesn't have Dins yet, so can't take advantage of getting the magic. But obviously required regardless, so...
And that's that potentially is gonna be a magic that Bono gets anyway when he decides to go ahead and go to Jabu. So,
yeah, I'd be very surprised if Bono skips Domain checks.
Yeah, that's not gonna be skipped.
Especially Torch Run, you know. If you got Dins, you do that for free.
Yeah, Dins was in it was on the Target in the Woods.
Well, I mean, okay, if he has Dins, then he does not have any need for the magic on Torch Run, Chimp.
Oh yeah, never mind.
And there's another bottle.
Another bottle makes
We've got Ice Cavern, Way of the Hero.
makes Ice Cavern better, yeah.
Feel pretty good. Oh, I love that ground jump strat so much on Bono.
It's so good.
It's just so clean. So clean.
Oh,
and a hook shot.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, that's huge!
Wow,
Holy shit!
This DC is absolutely insane.
Okay, so from this point, you you go Forest, and you beat Forest, and you get your Forest medallion.
Yeah, and then you get the song that's on Prelude check.
That was incredible.
So, does Marco get bailed out with an extra hook shot in Jabu? Because that would be fucking ludicrous.
I mean,
lately, there's always been a damn hook shot in Jabu. I don't know why. But I mean, like, Marco might just dip DC at some point anyway, because skulls, there's not that many, but, you know, it may be worth.
I mean, the longer that you don't find a hook shot, the sort of the quicker you head to DC. It's dense and it's fast.
Yeah,
so,
truly.
The thing is, as well, if Marco rushes ice after this, they can't get the skulls.
Correct.
Right.
So that definitely feels better for Bono if there's no other hook shot somewhere.
Trying to think of other like high density places for skulls that Marco can even go at this point.
So Longshot could not be Way of the Hero for Desert Axis. It could be if the hovers are locked somehow behind it. Like if the hovers are in Spirit Temple and we don't get Requiem, like if Requiem's in the desert. Other than that, though, Longshot is most likely not going to be Way of the Hero because we do have Opponent's Song. Nice,
I guess.
Fan.
I guess Marco could go there if he really wanted to, just for, I don't know, just to kind of cover some bases, get a couple more high density checks. Can't get everything out there at the fortress, but could be something.
Speaking of desert access,
no way,
holy
man, no way! This Dodongo's Cavern is insane. For those of you that don't know why that's such a big deal, we got a third market Way of the Hero hint, and unless it's, and there's a very, very good chance that Bono's going to be getting whatever. I mean, he has everything that he needs.
Yeah,
he has everything he needs.
Yet. He doesn't have the
magic. He doesn't have the magic.
But he'll get it.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to get it here pretty soon.
Jabu is the next play after. Well, I mean, you can do Forest, so he's either going to go Forest Jabu or Jabu Forest. Probably Forest Jabu in that order. But yeah, you don't miss the magic in Domain, in my opinion. So he can then just clear out his Way of the Hero marker and get whatever that is, which at this point can't be many more things.
I think though, if I'm Bono, I might actually do Jabu first, just to open, so I can open up Fountain, because I know Ice Cavern's Way of the Hero, and then I can go there immediately after clearing Forest. Instead of having to go back and forth between adult and child. That's probably just that's my thought process. Then again, I'm not in the top. I'm not in this match right now, so.
Yeah. The only thing that I'd say is potentially do Forest first, and as Chat's just pointed out, Forest is the Forest Medallion, so you do get a song directly after that, which could really help.
That is true.
Bono doing the wise thing here and picking up more skulls. I think he's at, I don't think he's at 10 yet. This might, yep, I was gonna say that would be his 10th one. And
there's Forest, so Bono's gonna spend a nice 15 minutes in Forest Temple. Marco is making his way through Jabu Jabu here. Nothing so far there other than a Hylian shield.
Oh, now, we already got Target in the Woods, lost the distance fire.
Dins.
So where's Marco gonna go next? I mean, you got to think, if he's focusing on skulls, he can't get any of the skulls in Ice Cavern, as we mentioned before. I mean, if he really wants to, he can go over to the fortress. I mean, there's a high chance he just ends up going to the Dodongo's Cavern, just like Bono is, and ends up going through Forest Temple just a little bit behind.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if DC was one of his next plays.
That's a nice early boss key in a dungeon that you have to full clear to get to the boss anyway. Totally what you want to see in Forest Temple. The first chest is the boss key.
What Marco might do here is waste a bit of time finishing off the Skull Mask to get the bomb bag.
Oh, it's gonna feel so bad when he gets the bombs in DC. I mean, I don't know, though, because he still has a lot of chews. He's still probably got, like, 15 chews. If I'm Marco, I'm not thinking... Skull Mask is time-consuming as shit, especially if you don't have Prelude and Nocturne. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that he probably is going to hold off on that. He started it if it's his only option, but he's probably going to hope for another bomb bag somewhere else.
Yes. The thing is, and what I mentioned earlier, is that Bo is a rare Way of the Hero, so it might be on his head that, you know what, his hook shot is behind bomb tube bowling, or something like that. Yeah. So he might just want to rush that.
That's what I was going to say, is that the bomb shoe bowling thing, I think, maybe alters that theory a little bit, that he might want to put that off and just hope that he finds another one somewhere else, but I don't know. I mean, that That dip into Dodongo's Cavern for Bono was huge. And, I mean, it's tough to tell. If anybody's wondering, you know, like, oh, well, who's winning right now? I don't know.
Good question.
It's really hard to tell right now because these runners have gone in just completely different directions. And honestly, both have found some pretty good progression as Marco's going to be beating his second medallion dungeon, and once Bono's done with the Forest Temple, beating his second. So Bono's a little bit more useful as he will be getting a song out of it. And if this song ends up being something really good, like if he gets Requiem out of this and Requiem leads directly into Nocturne, that could be huge.
Like, I don't think I could pull out an execution, like who's winning in terms of progression and execution at the minute. But Bono is definitely winning in terms of knowledge. That extra market wave the hero is going to make them prioritize those checks faster, so could potentially get a lead from that. It might not, and Marco might just do and get those checks anyway, but it could end up paying out.
Cubs, you might want to update the way the hero command. It's double market. My job is to harass the restreamer.
Great job.
I'm good at it. Also, Cubs is one of my mods, so I give him shit like literally all the time.
It does say double market, according to Trez.
Oh, okay. I mean, it shows another question mark at the end there, which is why it looked like market wasn't listed a second time.
Yeah.
Because it has those 4 question marks that indicate that something else is like missing. That's why. I am never happy. Come.
Just like out of context, that was really funny.
The quintessential woman quote, right? Is that where we're at?
Yeah, strength 2. We got strength 2 hovers and light arrows are the only things. We're less than an hour in and we are 3 items away.
Yeah. That's. Yeah. I mean, we need songs. We do need.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
And probably Requiem. Although when they get hovers, you don't need Requiem after that. If you at that point.
Just an arrow and 1 Baronade. So Jabu had absolutely nothing. Marco not getting bailed out by finding another hook shot along the way.
Thanks, Trez. So, yeah, they do. You're right, Dotso, because they'll just do Naked Wasteland.
Naked Wasteland sounds like a really cool title for a Michael Bay movie. just thinking out.
Lost in Metal Gear Solid.
I'm just both could be true.
What was that, left hand? I think it was left hand there.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was the mirror shield chest. That's
So
you don't see both of those hints in one seed. That's so weird.
yeah, both hands not even keys; they're just dead. So
Rip
can
the
avoid
hands.
those iron knuckles completely.
See, I wasn't gonna go there, Trez. I wasn't gonna fucking go there.
Imagine
For
trying to
once-
keep it clean and the
for
admin
once
of the
in my
server just
life,
coming in
and
and be
then-
like, "Wait,
And
porn."
the channel admin.
We're trying to be PG here, have a nice, normal conversation, and Trez comes in here with his, adult themed material.
Okay, listen, we can't even try to pretend like we were keeping it PG because I said titties like a half an hour in, so.
You said it again, my ears.
What's worse, titties or a kazoo? I'm not sure.
Is that really a question?
No, that is not a question.
The answer is titty kazoos.
Oh my
What?
fucking
No,
God.
you know what? No, I'm not even going there. I'm not even going there.
Okay, anyway, so Bono's in Forest Temple right now.
I just read in chat.
Hasn't done much of anything yet.
I just read in chat. Dad, is that you? What? What is happening?
I
Alright.
don't know.
There's
Marco-
Din's fire for Marco.
So where is Marco going now? Looks like we're going to see Child Goron C. Now, Bono skipped
We did get
Goron
a
Pop.
forest floor, Mr. Hint. Yes, Dotso.
Ah, yes.
Yes, we did. It was, I don't remember what it was, but it was crap. See, Lost gets it.
Also, Lost, I hope you're doing well. I hope the baby's nice and healthy.
He's a cutie.
Happy 1 hour mark.
Happy 1 hour. We're 3 items from go mode.
Oh, it's an hour. Time for a fresh can. Let's go. Yeah.
That's totally Coca-Cola, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a nice iced tea.
Long Island iced tea.
Stay hydrated.
With beer.
I have on 2 hours, but I'm not sure we're gonna get there.
Yeah, we get a sub 2 hour grand finals. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, we might see it. We are not that far away from getting everything we need. I'd say the only thing is the dungeons we've got are quite long.
Yes, that is true.
Oh
And
my
we
God.
potentially have an entire ice cavern that we're gonna have to clear as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Coat Gaming.
Thanks so much for the 10,000 bits.
Oh my god, we just got partnered! I just like, that is ingrained in my brain for eternity.
This stream is sponsored by Coca-Cola. Taste the feeling.
I thought Trez was gonna come in here with
This stream is brought to you by Coca-Cola.
with the full ASMR.
So am I getting a 6-pack in the mail or something? Like, as payment or what? Like...
Imagine that being your entire sponsor. A 6-pack. Like,
Well-
how disappointed would you be to be sponsored by Coca-Cola and getting 6 cans?
It depends how much you like Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I don't really love Coke, but, you know.
ZSR is sponsored by private internet access, your way of downloading all kinds of obscure shit from the internet.
I thought he was gonna come on and say Brazzers or something.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
My god.
Anyway, all right. This Forest Temple's been awful. Just
Like,
wanna-
this is just what Forest Temple does to people. It's the same dungeon all the time, every time. There's no real sequence breaking. You gotta do all 4 of the pose. You gotta do everything. You're just kind of like, okay, cool. And Marco's gonna do some fishing.
Yeah, so this is where Marco is... I mean, even though Bono has done these checks, Marco, I would say, is now losing time.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, because we know that there's nothing here. He doesn't,
Yeah.
obviously.
The longer he puts off the Dongo's Cavern, the worse it gets.
Trez wants to go the full Coca-Cola sellout.
Oh my god.
Can we get sponsored t-shirts?
Each commentator gets his or her own individual shirt.
I already got a new shirt today for Teacher Appreciation Week.
Is that sponsored by Coca-Cola?
A fairy in a bottle. Nice.
No, I don't, Trez.
12%,
That's not what happened.
75% of the way there.
So that's 3 bottles, right? My goodness.
Yeah, that's 3. So, now, where are you going after this, Marco? You're running out of options. You're gonna probably plant the bean here for Adult Lake.
Oh.
I wonder if they're gonna do Adult Lake before they're gonna do DC. Oh no, they're not doing that.
Yeah, I don't think he picked up any beans. Did he?
I don't believe so.
I don't remember seeing him do that. So.
I definitely saw someone buy 2 beans. Yeah,
Oh,
there we
he
go.
is gonna
Yeah, he
plant
did.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I am mistaken then.
Wow, is Marco really gonna do Adult Lake before DC? That is... Wow. I mean, it's gonna cost him a lot unless he finds something.
There's that reminder that there is a bomb bag on Skull Mask. You still don't have one.
You see, I think that just further pushes it up in Marco's mind of, like, oh man, I did start it. I have, a warp song to get over there pretty quickly.
Yeah,
think-
that he's probably gonna start thinking that he needs to go there.
We have the Meg fight.
It's super interesting.
Wonderfully designed boss fight.
It's almost impossible to tell which one's the correct one.
Yeah,
It's like
I remember during Trez's first Hell Sanity when he did not know which one was the correct one, and he kept just shooting random pose. It was, and somebody in chat was like, "No one tell him."
I'm not sure what's worse, the fact that they made it, or the fact that they just cloned it into Majora's Mask as well.
Oh, really
and there's the key. Oh, Marco's getting the Keaton mask.
Marco's going in. He's starting.
Are they going to go to adult, or are they going to go... No, alright, so they're not committing to it fully just yet. They are going to go adult first.
So at this point, if we're Marco, you have to hope that the light arrows or the hover boots are somewhere just purely bullshit, you know?
I can see this being Marco's DC play here. I can... maybe adult late first, but now that we're going adult, I can see Dodongo's Cavern within the next 5 or so minutes.
You think?
Unless he chooses to rush ice.
I was gonna say, you think maybe Lake first just because he has the song?
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
But he doesn't really have a fast way to get to the other side of the world, so I don't
right.
know. It's
Is he gonna
the
play
warp
it on?
songs in this
Nope.
are just bad.
So he's potentially getting the skull outside of Ganon's castle, and potentially doing big pose here.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Man, that would put Marco potentially back in the advantage if Big Pose does have something.
See, I don't think so, because I think Bono is going to do Market Way of the Heroes real soon. Like, even though it gets Marco an item now, with Bono knowing Double Way of the Hero, I can see him full clearing all market checks.
We'll see what it is. It might be if it's another if it's that other hook shot. I think that could potentially be a big save for Marco.
This would be ridiculous. This would be ridiculous if it's another hook shot.
And Marco does, I mean, it is Ice Cavern Way of the Hero, like we've been saying, so it's probably worth it. At this point, he's probably thinking, yeah, it's just going to be the damn song.
Marco, gotta spawn. Yeah, there you go. There we go. You can spawn that big Poe either way, either going towards Castletown or away from it.
Yeah, this is obviously faster because you're closer to the gate.
Yep.
Bono, I think Bono does know it's double.
Yeah, I think Bono does. Marco does not, and we're looking at his hint tracker on his stream right now, so. And the Big Poe has...
Oh, hovers! There hovers!
That was it!
Wow.
I mean...
Marco definitely rushes ice here to potentially get Nocturne.
Yeah.
Because he can do a pretty large percentage of Shadow without the hook shot. You've got like 8 checks before you need the hook shot.
Yeah, and honestly, finding another hook shot in Shadow would be absolutely wild. It would bail him out so hard.
Yes, it would.
Now, the flip side to that can be if Bono ends up getting Nocturne from the Forest Medallion.
Yeah.
That could be a whole different situation, because Marco could potentially be going to Ice Cavern for maybe just the light arrows. We're not sure yet.
Or it could be like Song of Storms or something, which,
right.
God, we don't want to see that.
Also worth knowing that Marco doesn't have Feroz Wind, so doing Shadow without Hook at this point isn't great, because you can get all the way in, but then you can't activate the shortcut, you can't activate Feroz Wind to get them back there faster, so it is a gamble, for sure.
Yes.
Bono, I did not see what his skull count was at. He's in the teens.
I think he's like close to 20, like 16 or something. Yeah.
Yeah. But at this point, I don't think either of them are too concerned with getting 40. They still need another strength upgrade, and they don't have it. I mean, there's no point in worrying about it at this point. And 40 skulls is really not that hard to get, especially if you do them with your progression, which both of them have been doing.
Jabu. Oh, there's Bolero.
Okay,
so
that's Fire Temple, which we had access to already.
We don't know what that song is either. So we're gonna see what the Bolero song check is. And
or not.
Gonna go fire?
Or that
I mean, he can... I mean, Bono can beat it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you just respawn out of Fire Temple, you then finish up Death Mountain Crater. There's nothing you can really get that helps you with Fire Temple at this point. You know, he obviously knows the trick to get across to the boss key room, so it doesn't need hovers.
Yeah, Bono does have Pierre. Yeah, Bono does have Pierre. Otherwise, this would be a very, very risky. Flip those. Yeah, I was gonna say flip those slugs over. You have your hammer. Incoming loaded fire. I mean, not much left we need to find.
Yeah, I kind of doubt that. But I mean,
both Goron
here, so...
dungeons having absolutely stacked.
Well, I'll tell you what. You want to know why this play makes sense for Bono? There's a lot of skulls here.
I mean, there's 5. Every adult dungeon has 5 skulls. So I don't know if I'd say a lot, but
it's more than Ice Cavern has.
That's true. Marco didn't get that second bottle, did he? Because that was in DC.
No.
So he's gonna single bottle Ice Cavern.
It's pretty slow. And he's getting frozen by the ice keys. Worst enemy in the game by far. Like, it's not even close.
Where are those Axel subs at with the Axel worst enemy in the game emote? I don't actually have that one anymore. It was a gifted sub.
We also potentially need Requiem, but that's not for sure yet.
No, we don't. At this point, we have hovers.
I mean, that's right. Yeah.
We might if Child Spirit is required, but
yeah, that
would be the only reason that we need Requiem.
Those 2 pesky checks over there on Child side.
Unless Requiem's in ice, then we won't need it, essentially.
Right.
Well, unless you're logically required to go out to the desert to get Requiem to come back as Child, which would be a...
Yeah, that's never fun.
What? I was gonna say that didn't look like a hook shot.
Yeah, the fact that he's ignoring it tells me it's probably not. No, that's a bloopy.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting thing is, you know, we're assuming that this Ice Cavern play is gonna be Nocturne. There's a chance Nocturne could still be vanilla. There's always that chance.
Yeah, I mean, it could be just about any level of crap here in Ice Cavern, really. Could be Song of Time for GTG logic or something bullshit.
Also, if you want, like, just a crash course on how to just fly through this room, just watch Marco's screen.
Yeah, that was glorious to watch.
It really is. I've tried it. I can't do it.
These backflips are just insane. Also, Bono found his boss key.
And also doing that quick little glitchless jump to get up there and get that skull. It's not particularly difficult, but sometimes it's if you don't have if you're not good at it and you don't have a tunic.
18 skulls, still a bit behind, but shouldn't take him too long to catch up.
All right.
Got the little glitched seam jump there. All right, is it the song or the item here in Ice Cavern?
I'm gonna go out there and guess it's the song. I'm guessing it's probably Song of Storms at this point, and it's gonna be like light arrows and burning the well or some bullshit.
Terrible.
The Storms is disgusting here, honestly.
Yes,
bad.
It is. But like this seed is just it's a little too nice. I think there's got to be some bullshit.
Song. Nope, it's Nocturne.
It is Nocturne. All right.
And honestly, that's probably the worst song it could have been for Marco.
Yeah, I think now he's gonna dip Shadow. He's gonna unfreeze the fat guy. That would be Art King Zora, for those not in the know. And then he's going to go probably go to Shadow Temple.
And Bono obviously will be going here as well, but I mean, if he avoids any, those execution mistakes, I mean, he's going to make up some time on Marco, who had to constantly keep refilling that bottle. And this is going to be the bomb strats for Volvagia. If you want to imagine, this boss has 2 hitboxes. If you drop bombs in a specific way in the hole that Volvagia just went into, if you can actually probably hear it on Bono's screen, you can actually trigger that hitbox and do a whole lot of damage with just bombs.
Not only that, you can also keep her from flying.
Correct.
Which is incredibly good, which unfortunately did not happen for Bono. So, hopefully...
Thankfully, he has a fairy ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, that would have been terrible.
I think he might just barely have the time. I'm not sure. No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, she's way too slow. Stupid dragon.
He'll get the stun, and okay, he's gonna fall.
So proof that even at this level, it's good to bring a safety fairy sometimes.
Yeah, Link just taking a quick nap. Just a real quick nap. And I believe Marco... Let's see where Marco goes.
Surprised that he's not going to Shadow. I guess he really does not want to dip Shadow without Furor's Wind or Hookshot. If he gets Hookshot, of course he can full clear it, but... Alright, what does Volvagia have for Bono?
Probably a key.
It is just a key.
Yeah. Right, so...
It is possible to go to a certain point in Shadow without a Hookshot, but whatever strats, there's the room with the hidden spikes. There's probably strats to do it without Hookshot. I'm not familiar with those myself, but they're not allowed in this rule set. There's Song of Time.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, he's not even getting the song.
Wow.
Honestly, I think he forgot. This has to be just a mistake of forgetting. Surely you get the song here.
Well, what would he need it for?
It doesn't. Oh, it doesn't know what it is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, fair. Yeah, I guess it's fair. He doesn't know what it is.
I think he's forgotten it.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't get a hint for it, then there's no reason to skip it. I think he probably thought he already got it.
But not only is he skipping this, he's skipping Death Mountain Crater Fairy, which. Or did he do that earlier?
We've seen that. We saw.
Have we
that
seen
earlier.
it? Right. Okay. I wasn't sure if he went there with the right items there.
And
All right,
I
well-
believe, this is just going to be a Jabu play now, which means Bono's going to get his magic if he decides to do Zora's Domain, which we think he will. And then from there, it's just a matter of trying to find those pesky hover boots, which we now know are on Big Pose.
Yep, we just need, so we're missing Strength 2 and Light Arrows, basically, for Go Mode. We know where the Mirror Shield is, although neither of our runners have gotten it yet. We know where it is, and they're on their way to it. Bono will get 4 skulls here in Jabu. He's getting this one. Now he's at 19. I don't think Bono has gotten the skulls in Child Kakariko yet, either.
Nope.
He hasn't.
Probably putting those off for the final 5, maybe to push him over 20 or over 30.
Yeah, possible. This doesn't really have easy access to it either without Nocturne, and isn't going to get that for a little while. So,
right, or he might just do it after he does Jabu. Once you've gone Jabu, like once you've done your Child dungeons, you kind of like, to me at least, I don't want to go back Child at all. So I'll like clean up whatever I feel like I need to still do on Child, and then just go Adult for the rest of the seed. Sometimes that doesn't work out, but you know.
Grab a fish, Bono. Grab a fish.
He's gonna dive back down.
Yeah, it's just it was right there. I wasn't sure if that was fast to just grab it then, but this probably means that he's going to do domain checks. So
I mean, maybe not with menuing to just switch to another bottle, and then
he had to get out Ruto's letter, so
yeah. I mean, if he had menued and put 2 bottles on his C buttons at that time, then. But
Foster,
to menu a second time, no.
Foster, not only that, but there was also a bomb bag in Dodongo's. So a lot of progression there that Marco has not found yet. And Marco's still probably believes that that bomb bag over on Skull Mask is the one that's required, and he's gotten the Keaton Mask. He hasn't progressed the quest any farther than that, but we'll see what happens here after he finishes up Fire, because Boss Key is relatively early, so not going to be spending too much time here.
Yeah, Dotso, that is what they were talking
Fire
about.
as well.
What was that, Chip? You cut out.
Yeah.
It's actually really fortunate that Marco can finish Fire, despite not having Hook, despite not having a bomb bag. He can just finish Fire Temple.
Right.
So not losing time here, because this is just, you know, he's got bomb shoes. He can easily get the quick kill on Volvagia.
Don't forget the fish. Don't forget the fish. Don't forget the fish! He forgot the fish.
No, he didn't.
I'll go back and
Oh,
get the
okay, there we
chest.
go. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I thought he forgot the fish. Oh, man, I
It's
panicked.
okay. It's okay, Kuiper. We got
I
this.
panicked. I panicked. Bono, I panicked. Here
Also
is...
getting the skull with the glitch to set up in.
And there's his magic. Oh no, purely vanilla color-wise. So the only fun variety we shall see will be on Marco's side of the stream.
Because I will say that I have been enjoying fishing in Animal Crossing. I will say that.
Boring.
It's so much better in Animal Crossing than it is in OOT. Fight me.
Okay, well, if we're comparing the two, like, there's only one thing you can catch in OOT.
Right. No, I just hate the
Now,
fishing
are you
mechanics
forgetting about the
of OOT.
Hylian
Terrible.
Loach there, Kuiper?
The Hylian Loach! Oh, I'm changing my Twitch name to that. That's legendary. I am no longer Hylian Loach don't care. Yeah, no other bow.
Oh, what is this bomb juice strat?
Yeah, what is this?
Wow, that
Yo,
That
that was fucking
Yo, that was
awesome.
amazing!
was sexy.
Holy crap! That was really nice.
I mean, if you're gonna get to the finals, you gotta fucking show off, right?
Swag as shit. God damn. Get your ZSR lewds in chat. Good god.
I mean, yes, they're old Dotso, but it's fun to watch people just be damn good at this game, okay? Killjoy over here. Fucking Debbie Downer. Dotso Downer.
Dotso Downer.
Good one.
My name isn't Debbie. Marco only has 4 nuts.
Debbie
Wait,
does
what?
Dotso? Wait, what?
Oh. Come on now.
We're trying to
how retro are we getting here?
we're trying to keep it like, hey, we're trying to keep it you know. If I did all my parties. All right, now Bono. Now we know Jabu doesn't really have anything, so the big play here is going to be what Marco does after Fire Temple. Marco also having some bad luck with both runners having some trouble with the Volvagia fight.
Yeah, it's not bad luck. Just out of Deku nuts, so can't
Yeah.
get the choose strats. Doesn't have a bomb bag, so
Troll
thankfully
vibe.
it's on a cycle where you can just sort of bring it down pretty fast if you shoot with a bow. So
Did Marco pick up a fairy?
no, but has more. I think he's got one more heart, so he's gonna have less issues, and has bigger on sword.
That's
Whereas
true.
Bono isn't going to get bigger on sword unless he gets lucky and for some reason leads Domain the river way, which would be an odd choice.
The season winner, all people that participated in the bracket and the people that commentated, all have to call the winner Supreme Overlord until the next season starts. Like, address them as Supreme Overlord Bono or Supreme Overlord Marco.
Plus the aforementioned signed Trezco baguette.
Yeah, yes. Now, does Marco go back into fire, maybe?
Ooh.
I think he might, honestly.
Marco might go back into fire here.
I mean, he gets that key,
Dunno.
and
I don't know. Going back into fire and not Dodongo's cavern is just not. I don't think is a smart play.
I don't
See.
think it is, but he is definitely got to be wondering, where the fuck is
Nope,
my hook
he's
shot?
leaving.
Alright, so this is a shadow dip at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonder what his
See how
skulls
far he
are
can
at.
get.
I mean, Siberian, no wallet or
Is that a
Goron
fourth
tunic
Market
means-
Way of the Hero?
Oh, so Marco is just... I think that's Marco's getting his third Way of the Hero for Market.
Yeah.
But that's the fourth different one we've seen.
Yeah, that is the
Yeah.
fourth one,
Okay.
yeah.
All right,
That's
cool.
what-
Okay.
That's what would be there, yeah.
All right.
But
I'm
the thing is,
making-
Marco already has the
Other
two
one
items
is-
from Market, whereas this
Yeah.
one, that actually might help Bono. If Bono does indeed not have 3 Market Way the Hero hints, Bono will get that and then rush it.
Right.
Imagine double Market Way the Hero when DC had 5 freaking items in it.
Yeah. Stone DC, the most stacked you've
Yeah.
ever seen it.
Yeah.
And
Turns
yet
out,
doesn't get a single Way of the Hero hint.
At least it's better than Stone Water, though.
I'll say this: we still have not seen Bomb Shoe Bowling or the chest minigame. So there's a
Yeah.
chance that there's even more in the market. That's a boss key.
It's not Baron Cactrez. It had Minuet. It can't be Baron.
Oh, not doing her job and killing the 4th stinger there.
It's a little bit amazing that Rudo's butt is lethal, and yet Link picks her up by the butt.
Yeah, but only Link can pick her up, you know? If anyone else tried, they'd immediately die.
Oh, okay.
Immediately, like
Yeah.
just kiss of death, fall over.
You literally need a Triforce piece buried into your fucking hand to pick up
Oh,
Ruby.
okay. So technically, Zelda could pick her up by the butt too,
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
and to be even more Monka-esque, then that means Ganondorf as well.
Oh, I'm uncomfy.
Now we're digging deep into the lore here.
Into the lore of Ocarina of Time. Who can pick who in the entire kingdom of Hyrule? Who can pick up Princess Rudo by the butt?
Oh my.
Good fight there for Vano. Got to kill these little jellyfish though.
I'm surprised. I think you can like nut them all down and then get a chew to like kill all of them if you get them all nutted. If you nut them all really close together.
Hmm.
Can. Also, Marco unlucky with the lens puzzle there, not getting the third skull. What would you call that? Skull pillar, I guess?
Oh, the tree spinner.
Yeah, that's the one.
Is that what that is? Just a truth spinner? Is that what
That's-
is that what
yeah,
it's called in the game?
I mean, I don't know if that's what it's called in the game. That's what it's called by the community.
23. So Bono's going to be coming out of here with 24 skulls. He can get the 25th one by the fairy fountain. Still has not gotten the 5 in CAC, so Bono's catching up pretty
And the
fast.
4 in ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Marco couldn't get, so...
Right.
Man, that Dodongo play is just more and more the longer time goes by, and the more Marco just kind of, I mean, honestly, doesn't really find anything. I mean, because Marco's going to have to go through, to get everything, he's going to have to go all the way to the end.
Yeah, it's
not like he can just get that bomb bag and, all right, I got to leave. You know, you got to get your hook shot.
the only thing he can avoid is doing King Dodongo, and when he sees the heart piece on King Dodongo, he might just like save warp out instead of hitting the blue warp, but that's not a huge time save. That's like maybe like what 10-15 seconds of time save to not go into the blue warp.
Right.
And yeah, like they're saying,
Pointing out, there's
when you
three.
get that-
There's 3 skulls in ice, not 4. But I was obviously talking about the one in Zora's domain as adult. 5 head.
Obviously.
5 head.
Yeah, the one that requires the silver gauntlets.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that one. God, all right.
Man.
There's 5.
Yeah,
There's 5. How about that?
Welcome to the Chimp Gets Owned stream.
That's just every stream. It's fine.
Then-
I was going to say that. That's just every time you do
Then
commentary.
again, you did say domain, and I was thinking of fountain, but yeah.
Yeah, so far, Marco, not too much in Shadow. As per usual, when Shadow is a medallion, it never has anything.
Yep.
Coming out at this point, we have not found another bow, so it's really likely that that bow is our way of the hero at this point.
That's...
Gonna get another Skulltula here. We will see what Marco's count is at. I think he's in the high
I think it's
20s.
about 30 at this point.
Yeah, it might be
Close
30,
to
right?
27.
Yeah, high 20s, yeah.
27. All right.
So only one ahead of Bono?
Yeah, think about how much earlier Marco started Skulls ahead of Bono, and Bono's only like 2 or 3 behind.
Yeah, that hook shot is just paying out.
Oh, those beautiful Queen Baronade struts.
Perfect Baronade there. Does he seal the deal with a slash instead of a jump slash? Yeah, he does. Perfect.
Yeah, they're all right.
10.
Get the seal of approval. He does still have the skulls in Forest. So, but there aren't many in... Not gonna be able to get to Forest until he gets that that hook shot, so...
Yeah.
Man, this is a bad Shadow Temple. Is he not gonna? He's gonna have to go down and get that skull down there, right? Yeah, he's
I'm
probably-
not sure. I think you need a really specific strat to get that.
Yeah, that's really hard to get without
Yeah.
a hook shot. So I don't think that he's gonna spend the time doing that.
Alright, well, there's one check left for Marco to get here, and if it's not a second hook shot, then they immediately lose about 2 minutes by having to come back here without Furor's Wind and without being able to open the shortcut.
The only other thing he could get here that would really benefit him right now would be Furor's Wind. And
Oh, if this is Furor's Wind, that's
That was just-
stupid. The luck on that would be ridiculous.
that would be the amazing bailout right there.
Hashtag never punished. All right, what is in this chest? This is a big chest for Marco.
It
Oh,
is-
bomb bag! Oh!
What is that
No.
bomb bag location?
Oh!
That is bomb locked though.
That is bomb locked.
Bomb locked.
What the fuck
But-
is that?
Wow.
Let's face it, after this, he probably needed to consider getting that bomb bag from Skullmask, so that has bailed him out of a little bit of time.
Oh, wow.
He's probably
Goddamn.
gonna go to DC next. I don't know, but we'll see.
Nah, this is bomb tube bowling straight up.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Holy shit.
That is...
I kind of wonder if Bono's gonna do Bomb Chew Bowling too, and we can see them do it simultaneously.
Yeah, he's not really bailed out. He just got to save a little bit of time.
Yeah, there's
from-
no way that's bailed him out, but yeah, as I say. it was
Oh
just
no,
a fine
Bono's
play.
gonna do chest minigame.
Yep, makes sense. You can do both of them at night, so might as well
Yeah.
change it now. But he's going bomb tube bowling first, strangely.
Yeah.
Despite being closer to the treasure chest.
Oh, man.
The treasure chest game is like it's slow to leave, so he might
Light
like.
arrows!
The
Oh
light
my god!
arrows!
And those are not Way of the Hero. They can't be hinted Way of the Hero. So
No,
it's
they can. It's
possibly-
5.1. It's 5.1 They can still be
Oh
hidden.
right. Okay, I forgot. We haven't.
Which
changed
means
that.
that Bono might skip pose?
I mean, he can't even do it yet, so...
Well, pose.
Yeah, he can do big pose.
You can do pose.
Oh, yeah, he can do big pose, yeah. They're both in there at the same
Yeah,
time.
look at
That's
this.
pretty
I
funny.
know. They're like high-fiving each other.
I didn't even see what that was.
What
Blue,
was that?
bottle of blue fire. That would have been useful.
Fire.
Okay, there we go.
You know what? If I'm Bono, I potentially get that. You're heading to Ice Cavern next.
I think he has 3 bottles already, so I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can just straight up do
Yeah.
King Zora.
All right, so if
All right,
Bono...
lefts and rights in chat, folks.
Oh, yeah, I didn't put my thing in. Dang it. It's too late. I won't worry about it.
Manga TOS.
Now, see,
Double
Marco can't do this. So where does Marco go now?
The fairy fountain.
Okay. Fairy
Castle
Fountain.
Fairy.
I mean, you gotta think that Dodongo's is next.
I mean, like, what else is
Most-
Yeah, what? He can go to the fortress.
The insane play here would be to go to Fortress and GTG.
Yeah, that would be the crazy
Yeah.
play.
It absolutely would be. Imagine a hook shot on like 1500 or something.
Marco does not have lens.
Arrows there. So,
I didn't see what that was, but it
There's just
really
arrows.
wasn't
There's
anything
bundle of
valid.
arrows. Nothing special. So now, again, Bono has found 3 items. No, no, they found 2 items in market. Are they gonna do big pose?
I don't know. I think that depends entirely on if there's a point in time when he decides that he needs to go over to Fortress and gets on Epona and is like, oh yeah, big pose. But then again, you gotta be
Well,
keeping it in the back.
Bono doesn't have Epona
Right.
Wait, where the hell's opponent's song?
in the Composer Grave.
Oh god, Marco doesn't have. Oh god, yeah. So you were right. He can't do pose at this point.
Yeah, Bono cannot do pose.
I didn't even realize he hadn't picked up opponent's song yet.
He can. It just sort of sucks. Like he absolutely can. It's just there's a lower chance of the big pose spawning, but yes, he can do it.
Yeah, to be clear, I know that you can do it without opponent's song. It's just the fact that he doesn't have opponents to make it easy.
Right.
And this is almost undoubtedly a Dodongo's play for Marco.
This is Ice Cavern, so not going to get hovers just yet.
Well, he can go to, let's see, he can go to Ice Cavern, he can get his song, and then when he finishes Ice Cavern, then maybe... I mean, well, he's going to get Nocturne and then drop down, probably, to get Epona song.
Maybe it might dip Shadow just to get the first 2 checks. I'm a little concerned that he's going to avoid Pose and go to GTG after that.
I mean, I don't know. That's hard to say.
But then if you go to GTG, you get a Poe on the way, surely.
Yeah, I mean, like, it just makes sense. You don't usually skip that unless you've gotten a hint saying big pose is nothing.
Yeah, although he can't actually get to GTG without getting opponent's song, so he doesn't need to go and get that from the graveyard first.
Right.
Where is Toucan Sam? Where's the bird? There it is.
That
Man.
hint, Navi telling Marco to go to Dodongo's cavern, like, Marco, go to Dodongo's cavern.
Yeah, right. Please go to Dodongo's
He's just straight up
cavern.
intercepting the seed at this point.
Marco, please.
Marco, what are you doing?
You can't do
Marco,
it.
you can't do that.
You're resetting the thing to get the fish.
Yeah. That's what
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know you. Okay, I didn't know that worked.
Yeah,
Please listen to Navi.
I didn't think that was faster, to be honest, but I guess it is.
That's actually kind of funny that we're gonna have to bring that up to Marco. We're like, hey, remember that point when Navi told you to go to Dodongo's cavern? You probably should have went to Dodongo's cavern.
Bono did indeed pick up the big Goron sword.
Yeah, so that's nice.
I mean, I think, that makes sense. You're on the way to ice. There's no quick way to get there. You can't dive through the lake, unfortunately. And Bono's gonna get skulls down here in the river.
I mean, it is just objectively faster to fight things with the Goron sword. I always feel like it's worthy of picking it up, even if it's in a situation like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if I'm in a seed where I don't have the hammer and I'm like, do I really want to throw nuts at Ganon's tail? No. Oh no, not this fishing bullshit again. Marco is... I've seen way too many races where Marco has gotten, like, completely just wrecked by fishing.
Bono must be going down here just for the hint. He knows that this area is barren.
Yeah, so if Bono wasn't
Let's
sure...
market with the hero.
Yeah, if Bono wasn't sure that it was double market, he is now.
Right, now Marco playing Nocturne. And maybe he's going to check... he might check Skulls first, then head into the Dodongos.
Yeah.
Doesn't the 20 check.
I think he only has enough for 20.
Yeah, but we already know 30's dead, so he wouldn't check 30 anyway.
What is Bono at? Bono's at 29.
Can get the one from Zora's Domain here. Get 3 from Ice, not 4.
Is that arrow drop from that crate, like, is that always there, or did Marco just get really lucky with an arrow drop?
I don't know.
Because he bonked the crate right outside the shooting gallery and got arrows, and I don't think I've ever gotten arrows there. I think it's just a luck thing, but it was just... Is it Dotso? See, I knew Dotso would know. Fog.
This is definitely the longest cavern. If not, then he's a massive tease.
Like, what else is he gonna do? Like, go back to fire? I mean, and if he was gonna do that, then he would... Well, he doesn't have Bolero, never mind. But it would be absolutely ludicrous for him to not do DC. Okay, yeah.
Marco's gonna find his bomb bag immediately, be pretty mad.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna find his scale, be pretty mad. Then he's gonna find a bottle, be pretty mad, and a hook shot, be pretty mad.
He's gotta be feeling behind at this point.
And then he's gonna find a lens and be a little perturbed.
He's definitely going to do chess minigame at some point. You can pretty much guarantee that.
3 items from Marco at this point. If anything, not doing chess minigame is kind of okay.
Yeah, you know, I don't disagree with you on that either. And I'm thinking, like, if he somehow manages to get into go mode, like, if we were to find strength 2 before he decides to do chess minigame, then he's not going to need to go there.
Marco.
I almost wish he had face cam on right now so we could see his reaction.
Yeah, I do too. Well,
do we know what time Bono went into DC?
Yeah, does anybody know?
It's gotta be like 30 minutes.
It might have been well over 30 minutes. It might have been an hour ago.
Yeah, it's...
No, I'm saying like Bono 30 minutes in.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably...
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Every single item that Marco finds in here is just gonna get progressively more and more mad.
Yeah.
Like, oh, alright, that kind of sucks. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. And another thing that we brought up when Marco was in Ice Cavern, Bono has multiple bottles.
Yeah.
So he's gonna save quite a bit of time when Marco had to constantly keep... Ooh, and Marco fell! Okay, a little bit of an execution thing there.
Also, to the person asked when Season 4 is, if Bono wins this, it's tomorrow.
Get that ice keys out of here.
Oof. Getting frozen.
Sorry, everyone, we just lost Chimp. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, no, Season 4 is certainly not tomorrow. Dear God.
But I thought that's what Trez has been working on this whole time.
I mean, we kind of need, like, you know, to determine who's going to be on the chamber for the next season and a few other things, like probably another settings poll and other type stuff.
You know, Cups is so cheap now, he's even stealing my jokes. I'm not sure how often I have pulled this "we just lost somebody" joke. Dang. So cheap, Cups. So cheap.
Hey, Trez, I want you to see this amazing emote, okay, that I'm putting in the chat.
Oh, Marco.
Oh, boy.
Marco. Oh, he's leaving!
Oh,
he's
no.
bailing!
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. There's nothing else to get.
But
I mean... yeah, okay, he got the hook shot. I think
you absolutely leave
he's
here.
not bailing.
No,
he's
I think
get the
raising the
first.
pillar makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, get the pillar.
Or at least getting the check at the end of the bridge.
He's staying.
I don't think he's going to do King Dodongo. I think he's just going to get the check here.
Yeah.
And possibly the skull, yeah, because he missed the skulls in Ice Cavern, so he's got to find another way.
Is he gonna leave? Yeah, now he's gonna leave.
This makes sense.
Oh, Marco. I almost there. I was like, wow, he's actually gonna bail. I mean, obviously we know that the lens doesn't lead to anything, but like the guts to bail. All right, Marco has no nuts.
Monka TOS.
Monka TOS. Oh no! I didn't realize
thing to say.
Marco has no Deku nuts to throw in the game of Ocarina of Time.
I mean, he can definitely get some from the Deku Babas in here, so
yeah,
it's not
yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
a problem.
Oh, I almost got banned.
Oh, Bono missing the jump there. No hovers, so it makes this a little trickier.
Cyberbullying. Yeah, Games Bond, it's interesting. Marco definitely probably feels like he's behind, but I mean, eventually we're going to get to a point where if Bono doesn't go and do Epona, or get Epona to go do that big pose to get his hover boots, we're going to be in a situation where Marco could catch up pretty quickly.
I can see, so obviously getting Nocturne here is going to cascade into easily being able to get Epona's song, which then might essentially take him to Big Pose just before GTG, I want to say. You try and do Big Pose on the way, especially if you don't have Requiem, so I can definitely see that sort of order of things happening.
Yeah, and it's like double market way the hero, you gotta be thinking Big Pose in the back of your mind. Even if you've got 2 items, you're still just like, but what if it's Big Pose?
Especially as that's the last thing left in market for Bono.
At that point, he can just basically run through Shadow, save all that time. Marco's going to have to go all the way back through. Yeah, lights were on Bombshoe Bowling, the very first one, and 40 is our Mirror Shield.
Yeah.
Which was hinted relatively early.
Yeah.
In regards to how does Marco catch up, honestly, it's Bono missing hovers for a while, or Strength 2 being in some ungodly location that Marco happens to rush first.
Yeah, I mean...
Something like Shoot the Sun.
Or like Wasteland Chest or some bullshit.
Obviously, Shoot the Sun would need long shot, but that's besides the point.
They're probably going to just, if they have to cross the Wasteland, they're going to do Wasteland Chest on the way anyway. They have magic, they have bins, there's no reason not to.
What's interesting is Bono's going to grab another blue flame, and he's going to play Nocturne and get that other hint that says Market's Way of the Hero. So he's going to get another one of them little pushes of like, hey, like, maybe go back to Market.
I'm just saying, the time he's spending here unfreezing King's Aura could have saved by getting that blue fire on Bombshoe Bowling.
Alright, listen, Chimp, if that's what decides this race...
Well, the 5 seconds. I say that. We all know that the last race was like 11 seconds or something.
Right.
Yeah, I mean...
Alright, this is nothing. And Bono is going to play Nocturne, I would imagine. Yep.
Yeah. The shadow dip here makes sense. But then I'm getting the song and getting the check and Composer Grave either before or after this also makes perfect sense. So
yeah, and he's gonna full clear Shadow, no doubts about it. If Strength 2 is in Shadow, then this is Bono's, honestly.
Again, if he gets hovers.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Gotta get those hovers.
Forgot he has not gotten those yet.
How long is he hung up on those hovers? I mean, you gotta think he's gonna play the song to come back out.
Yeah.
And get the song that's here, right?
I completely agree. I think that's absolutely the next play is you get these 2 checks. If no hovers, obviously there aren't going to be. You play Nocturne, get Din's. Use Din's on the Composer Grave chest, get the song, and then do Big Pose as you leave CAG.
It's funny because then he's gonna get the hovers from that and be like, oh, well, I guess I'll go back to Shadow now.
Yeah.
But I mean, not really much time lost, I would say, doing that, because, you have to do these 2 checks anyway, and you're backtracking as you're leaving them, so he's just going to play the song, he's going to leave as soon as he doesn't find his hovers, and it's pretty much going to be easy peasy. Dealing with our good pal Dead Hand here.
He did the Bolero song check, which was pretty funny. But I don't think he's going to forget this one. Especially because there's a check that's attached to getting the song.
Yeah, but it was hinted dead, so that's...
Oh, it was hinted dead. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, boy. Okay, that's it'd be a little scary.
Yeah, actually, Cubs, could we get a bet for strength 2 at this point? I think that's the only thing we need, so.
Okay. All right, Bono will be getting his Epona song. And then I think, yeah, exactly from that point, you go back to, you save quit, go back to high roll, get Epona, get big pose, and then just go right back to Shadow.
I'm surprised if you didn't do this.
I mean, yeah, it's just one of those not very convenient checks to do.
Bono forgetting that was hinted dead.
Maybe he didn't see that one. I know Marco did.
Wait, that wasn't hinted dead, was it?
Oops.
It's the Sun Grave that was hinted dead, it wasn't the Composer Grave.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if anybody's bet that yet. I'm going to bet that it's in the boss, key chest, and Shadow.
Bono?
Oh, now Bono has remembered.
Remember that he actually might need Requiem, so best check the song that was in Death Mountain Crater.
Oh, no.
Or just void
Oh,
out.
no!
What is it with Bono voiding out next to bridges?
Okay, now you're going to get a save quit.
Back to graveyard.
Going. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, back to Nocturne. Yeah.
I think hand in 20 skulls here, and then the same route that we've discussed about 5 times now.
Yeah, like Bono, you can just go the way we're telling you to go. Please don't tell Bono where to go. Vanilla Requiem, there is a very, very good chance.
I mean, to be fair, though, this was 15 minutes ago, so...
Yeah, I still can't get over that both hands have been hinted. That feels so odd.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, it's really nice though, especially for Go Mode Spirit, which essentially is going to be, so...
Yeah, the only thing that could make it not really Go Mode would be, you know, late boss key. Or boss key and Child Spirit. Bono getting the skull up here.
So this is 34. Okay, only
34.
6. So Child Cack is 5. So only essentially needs to find one if he wants to just do the 5 Child Cack skulls.
I mean, he could just do this skull out here in Hyrule Field. Marco did it, but Bono did not, so then he's got his skulls.
It's a boner, so
Okay.
surely big pose. Surely big pose here.
I don't know. We'll see. Bono is racing Marco. He knows that he's going to have to take a couple risks if he wants to beat Marco.
If Bono skips big pose, just going to say it that Marco wins.
Yes. Oh, no, you're right. 100% you're right. All right. Got to imagine Bono's gonna... Yep, okay.
There we go.
All right. All right.
Can you imagine if he had no arrows here or something?
Oh, no.
I mean, you can just run over the bushes in the field to get more, so it's not that big of a deal. It would be a time loss, but you can just ride Epona around and...
So, now
Bono, turn it in, Bono! What are you doing?
Bono, turn it in!
No!
He's gonna turn it in. He's doing this first.
Okay, he's gonna check ATZ Grotto.
Notably can't get the item from this, so if this is strength 2, that would be interesting.
Yeah, that means we need another scale, or we need the iron boots. Nope, it's just arrows.
All right, Bono, listen. Turn around. Bono, turn around. Okay.
There we go.
Oh man, that was a scary decision that Bono just had to make.
All right, so let's just compare where they are for a minute, because I think this is unbelievably close. So Marco is essentially almost finished with Forest Temple.
Yes.
And has done half of Shadow.
Correct.
Bono
Yeah.
is now heading into this half of Shadow. So we are not that far apart at this point.
No, we're not.
No, we're really not.
The lead is, what, 2 minutes?
The lead is 2 minutes, but Bono does have more skulls than Marco does.
True, this is true. But
Yeah.
there are going to be more on the way for their routing here. Marco will be able to go back through Shadow. He could potentially deviate and pick up some more skulls that he had to skip.
Yeah,
Bono is going to get all of them from Shadow.
Yeah. No, he's not. He might not get the last one, the one by the boat, because you.
Oh yeah, so yeah, of course.
You don't need long shot for it, but it's a royal pain to get it.
Bono getting lucky there.
Good RNG. Yeah, will Bono equip Lens?
I mean, that's the only place you kind of equip it if you're one of these guys, so no.
To just be lucky, forehead.
Oh no, getting gibbed over pros. Light arrows were on the first Bomb Chew bowling game.
Man, can you imagine if Strength 2 is here in Shadow Temple? It's literally just going to be execution through Spirit up to Ganon in the Ganon fight.
Yep. And you're just clearing out skulls, which both of them are not too far off, I don't think.
Yeah, Bono can almost finish their skulls. By the end of this temple, I think they'll have 39. So they will just need one more, which is...
Yeah.
I don't think they got the one outside Ganon's castle.
No, they also...
For a quick one.
Yeah, no.
If shout out to our trackers doing an unbelievable job.
Yeah, we're also talking about that. Shout outs to all of the trackers and comms and restreamers who have put an amazing effort into this entire tournament. It's gone on for the best part of, what, 5 months?
Yeah.
And it's been an amazing time. The quality has been absolutely outstanding. Everyone on the comms team, trackers team, and restream team has just done an amazing job.
If you guys have ZSR love, please put some ZSR love in the chat for all of the people that Chimp just mentioned. An unbelievable tournament again for Season 3 of Ocarina of Time Rando.
And still going strong. We're going to have more seasons after this. We will be looking forward to Season 4 in probably a few months. We're going to need some downtime.
Oh, I heard.
It's starting tomorrow for all I thought.
I also heard that Trez is going to play the French national anthem on kazoo to the winner of the tournament.
Trez is going to play the Marseillaise. All right. Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, big shout out to the French community of Ocarina of Time Rando having 2 representatives in the grand finals.
Not only that, but the 3 of the top 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the French are just insanely good at this game. I've considered moving to France to be more competitive.
The second you move into France, you're like, I all of a sudden have become extremely good at Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, not so good at French, but hey, whatever.
Right, I can't speak the language. I don't know where anything is.
I mean, I do speak a little bit, but yeah, I'll just teach English like I do here.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're good. Everything's perfect.
Bono is leading. We speculate his lead is anywhere, probably around like 2 minutes. We'll have a better idea of when, how far this lead is when Bono and Marco both beat, when they both beat Bongo Bongo.
Yeah, once they...
The literal difference is Marco needs to run all the way back to where Bono literally now is.
Yep.
Like, the next room is where Marco got up to, so he just needs to dash through Shadow.
So
and Bono is now heading into that room.
If we just look at the time when Marco actually enters the room after the moving platforms, then we can compare how far behind Marco is. But Marco's also getting a couple skulls. He's getting this one here in the forest.
Let's get a good idea of the skull count. So 34.
34. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll have, depending on how much he deviates when he gets in Shadow Temple, we'll definitely at least get 2. So 36 by the time they leave Shadow, whereas Bono is probably going to have about 39.
Ooh, Bono.
Wow, Bono not even equipping hovers, just jumping.
So 2 hours and 28 seconds for Bono to open that door. Let's see where we are when Marco gets back there.
I'm just gonna... Because I'm gonna forget that.
Yeah, oh no, I wrote it down on my little hint tracker anyway. So.
Alright, cool. Alright. Very, very, it's a tight race. I mean, I think that 40 skull mirror shield has really tightened things up, honestly. Like, I mean, if you consider how much time Bono made up just on his skull routing because of having that hook shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's also still some massive calls to make left in this. We do not have Strength 2. We've got GTG, we've got Fortress, we've got Dashing Out to Spirit, we've got potentially finding Song of Storms in the desert, which then unlocks the Well and Song of Storms checks.
And we have cleared all of our Way of the Heroes as well, so we know that there's nothing else to be found. So Marco opened that door at 2:01:43. So we're about a minute 15 is the difference.
Not long at all.
That is not a lot.
Nope.
No, it's not even close.
And for those that don't know, Marco is very, very good at a lot of the little mini bits of execution in this game. If you think a minute and 15 seconds is a lot, it is not a lot.
Not even close to a lot.
Bono with great execution in the fan room there.
Where that strength 2 is, I mean, technically there are 2 extra strength upgrades out there, so...
Yeah, one of them is somewhere.
And you know what? I know we brought it up a couple times. We still have not found another bow.
Yeah, I think that bow in Market probably was Way of the Hero.
Yeah, I mean,
at this point.
most of our checks are now bow locked. If you think about it, bow has unlocked that many items.
Yeah.
Unless there's something on BMO's chest in GTG or something like that, that bow is pretty much going to be Way of the Hero. Stir of Agony.
That is super 100% necessary. These
increasing on the meme percent.
Absolutely needed that all the way.
Oh no, by no means. I wasn't saying that Marco is going to easily come back for a minute 15 deficit. I'm just saying a minute 15 in general. Depending upon where they go next, depending upon if maybe Bono doesn't go where Marco goes, and Marco finds... well, here you go. This is a way to give Bono some time back.
Yeah, that's about 10... Oh, yeah, about 10 seconds here at least.
Oh, that feels bad. And now he's got to wait for these damn fans.
Yeah, this is honestly, this is about 20 seconds to Bono here. This is bad execution by Marco. Really good by Bono in this particular room.
But if Strength 2 is here, it's still either one of their game. Bono,
oh my god, Bono! Oh my god! Fucking hell, what a time to throw some swag.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who it was in one of the bracket races that fell off there. That was, oh man. Horrible to watch.
Oh my god. Marco picking up his paperweight as well. Like, they're really just so close. Any number of things can push either one of them to the win here. Some bomb shoes.
absolutely no go moding of Shadow today. God damn.
No, and the last chest is their final key.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully Bono go on next.
So if strength 2 is here, it has to be on Bongo.
Oh, Bono is skipping the skull in the pot room there. And for me, that's a really fast skull to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely avoiding that skull. That's interesting, because now they need to find 2 skulls before they can hand in the, get the 40 skull prize of the Mirror Shield. Yeah, you're gonna cross the wasteland, but surely you want Mirror Shield before you cross the wasteland.
Yeah, I can't imagine. If you have
Like
to cross the wasteland, you don't want to do it twice.
Yeah, exactly. Without Strength 2, Mirror is useless. Yeah, you're right, but the only thing we're looking for is Strength 2, and there's a reasonable likelihood it's going to be in Fortress or GTG.
Right, so I don't see either of them wanting to go to Fortress. Yes, there's skulls in Valley, there's skulls in near GTG, but you don't want to go there, get skulls, go back to CAC, and then go all the way back so you can cross the Valley. Like, that's ass, honestly.
That's a quick kill there.
Very simple. One cycle on Bongo, not Bono, on Bongo with Big Oron Sword is just so fucking free.
Yeah. Marco also skipping that skull. Is that just a slow skull? Am I just wrong in saying that is a fast skull to get, or...?
I don't know.
In my head, that is a quick skull to get.
In the current circumstances, I think it's quick.
And that is arrows. So Shadow Temple was foolish. Now it's where do we go next? Where do we go from here?
Well, you're going to get your light arrow cutscene. First things first.
Oh, wow. Marco using ice arrows on the column there. Ultimate swag.
Oh, that actually interrupted the cutscene?
No, he side hopped off.
Okay, I didn't see him side hop. I was like, wait a second.
Oh, we got a 207.53 for the blue warp.
Oh, shut up, VXR. Shut up.
Alright, so where's Bono going? I assume maybe there's a skull in here.
Yeah, I don't think he got this one in the middle. Or what?
We also, but I just want to throw it out there. We still do have deep fire.
We do. I absolutely see that as last location this seed, but...
Oh, go there. You gotta go there next. Easily gotta go there next, right? Gotta be the next play. You're right here. Just go in.
Is Bono going to go into DC for the 2 skulls there?
I think so.
Did he get this one? I mean...
Hey, I just need to point out, we had an Ice Arrow Bongo fight.
Yes.
We did. We did have an Ice Arrow Bongo fight.
But I'm systematically ignoring that because Ice Arrow strats are trash.
Wow. Wow, imagine naming Marco trash.
And calling
Marco was trash.
You essentially just called Marco trash.
Calling the strongest weapon in the game trash. Wow. Shots fired.
I get it, because it's not the strongest weapon in the game.
No, it actually is.
Mr. Chicken knows his stuff.
Excuse me, light arrows kill Ganon. I don't know if ice arrows can kill Ganon.
Ice arrows deal the same damage as Big Oron.
They don't kill the big old, meanie, old, poopy pants bad guy.
Neither do light arrows, for that matter.
Okay,
I mean...
Doc, find any sticks on a crate lately?
Hey, finally got my ping.
Yeah, no, you do not need light arrows for Ganon.
I know. Well, Ganon, to initiate the Ganon fight. To kill Ganon Dwarf.
Okay, okay, we're getting closer.
To stunning Ganondorf.
But yeah, Ice arrows
Strong
actually
field,
are
okay.
the strongest weapon in the game.
Okay, what was lax?
'Cause
Not strength 2.
Not
No,
strength.
Yeah, it was not. But
no, I didn't see it.
Marco had to read the pedestal again. Oh no, time loss.
Alright, Bono
I hate
getting
it
his
so
last
much.
skull here, I think.
Yeah, he probably could have gotten that earlier, but. All right, so strength 2, folks. Where in the hell is it? Wasteland, GTG, horseback archery, deep fire.
I'm
Who's
going
that
to I'm going to close the bet in 1 minute.
Yeah, you got 1 minute, folks, to get your bets in for the strength 2.
Lax is short for light arrow cutscene. It's the cutscene where Zelda gives you the light arrows, which we don't actually have in Rando because we've eliminated most of the cutscenes, but we still call it that.
Rob, I'm sorry, but a blank bet for everything is not allowed. You must actually choose a location.
Bet Mido's house. Well, I hate to tell you, I am sorry to inform you.
And Bono's picking up that mirror shield. Now he's going to be hunting furiously for those strength 2.
And I tell you what, he's probably gonna do. Let's see what he does first. I was gonna say he's probably gonna do some of these adult lake checks first.
Yeah, not really. They're kind of slow, honestly.
Kind of slow, and Marco's already done them.
Yeah,
so...
but Bono doesn't know that, you know.
No, I'm just saying, like, in terms of Bono being a minute or two ahead,
Yeah.
Marco's already done these.
So now at this point, it's a hunt for our last item, which means that literally either one of these guys could win this race.
Is the bot messing up? The bot's having some issues, I guess.
Okay. Then y'all need to put your ZSR bad bots in the chat. Like, come on.
I was gonna say, if we're having some issues, we have an emote for that.
Yeah. A fantastic emote as well,
Make-
I might say.
Make the bot feel bad about itself. Come on, fishy.
Fish.
There we go.
So what skull is this for Marco? This is 39.
9.
So one shy.
Yeah, he's gonna get the one in Kakariko. He didn't get the one on the roof yet.
Bad fish. Bad fish. That fish
So
was-
at this point, they are pretty much dead even.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bono just needs to go on the roof, and then they are just going to go straight to Fortress, I dare say, from there.
Yeah, they would have to. They're gonna skip Valley because we know that it's foolish. They're gonna do Fortress, which means horseback archery, top of Fortress, and go into GTG and do as much of it as they can there. For the ultimate meme, I'm sure you guys would very much love to see the toilet.
We need another item for that,
Is-
which hopefully we will never see.
Oh yeah,
There
that's
we go.
right. We do need the iron boots.
And both of these guys are going to be pretty much jumping over the bridge with Epona at like the same time.
Yeah, because Bono's just going to hop down here and see that. Some arrows on top of the roof, play Epona.
And Marco is going to go to the lake to play
Yeah.
Epona as well.
Yep. God damn. Well, if you wanted a close finals, guys.
I mean, it's
Jesus Christ.
it's the two runners that gave us the closest race.
Yeah.
So I gotta say, I'm not shocked that this is as close as it is.
I mean,
Yeah,
these
so-
two are just so good, and they also just know each other so well, too. Like, at a certain point, and you kind of have to sort of do your homework a little bit to really... I mean, metagaming is sort of a thing, but these two just, like, they know each other. They've probably discussed strats a million times in rapid-fire French, which I could not understand. So...
Rapid fire French.
When would game 3 occur? The next game would occur when they decide to schedule it, probably within the week, though, would be my guess.
15. Ooh, opponent being a little bit of a jerk. Okay, so 15-14. 2-15-14.
My guess is we will not see game. If there is a game 2, we will not see it for probably a week, as we will try to get front page for that one again, and hopefully we actually get it this time.
Yeah, Lost brings up a good point. They were also on the same multi-world team in the multi-world finals, so they work together pretty good.
29 seconds is Bono's lead. 29 seconds. After 2 hours and 15 minutes, we got 29 seconds.
This is going to come down to, you know, which way do you go first? Which checks do you do first?
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, it's kind of weird that if Marco wins this race, that Season 3 is going to end after Season 4 begins.
Yeah, that is a little crazy.
A little weird.
Sometimes, you know. It's what Trez gets for arranging Season 4 tomorrow.
I know, it's his fault.
Yeah.
So much
ZSR blame Trez.
Alright, so what is the play here? So Bono looks like he's going to do rooftop. Do you do horseback archery first?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. I mean, there really is... I would do it first, just because I'm bad at this game, and I want to get the more annoying thing out of the way first. Hell Knight Season 4 does not start tomorrow, but we're pretending like it does, just to irritate Trev.
It's been the meme of the stream, basically.
What's Furor's win?
There's Furor's. That would have been a long time ago.
No, is Bono gonna leave? No way is Bono leaving. No way.
He's getting on Epona.
Okay, I was gonna say, I thought he was bailing. I was like, no, dude, there's no way you're leaving, right? I forgot he left Epona, like, right by that entrance.
Yeah, if you leave Epona right there, it's faster than trying to go up this way and then play Epona Song 4 again, so...
Alright, potential. Marco gonna jump down, and Marco will be doing horseback archery.
Horseback archery as well, yeah. So
Yeah,
exactly
actually-
the same decisions.
Actually, Martin, you're right. To get Furor's win here is actually pretty good, because then if you do cross the wasteland, you've crossed into the desert, you haven't found Strength 2 yet, you can set Furor's.
Oh my god.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Especially if it is storms. Sorry.
Watching these guys do horseback archery makes me feel so bad.
There's a bow.
Oh, no.
So, I'm just saying, Dotso almost guaranteed that bow wasn't Way of the Hero, so if we see another one...
Can you imagine 2 bows on horseback archery? That would be the funniest shit, I swear.
Makes me feel so bad. Like, just look at that. That's so good.
They're also probably using an ESS adapter, which does make the dead zone a little bit better. Okay, just nuts.
Okay. Alright, now Bono. GTG, or do you gamble and go to Spirit?
I think it's GTG.
Oh, you can't do Spirit. What am I doing?
Yeah,
I was trying to say Wasteland. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do GTG first.
Frost first, but I think GTG makes sense.
If he doesn't enter GTG, at least drop Furor's Wind. Alright. Plenty of stuff in here we can do. Marco won by 20 points. Alright, the race is over. It was a race to see who got the higher score in 1500 archery. God, this is so close. I can't believe how close they are.
I know.
This is insane. All right, these fights. This is the type of stuff. These fights are potentially gonna. Yeah.
I'm surprised actually that Bono's going this way. There's another damn Deku shield.
I believe this is more checks, like per minute.
Yeah.
If you go this way.
I really like right side first, especially only if you've got Song of Time, obviously.
Yeah, that's true. I guess there's so many times I do GTG where I don't have Song of Time, so going that way is stupid.
Marco a little bit of a better fight than Bono.
That is another key.
Yeah, that Bigoron sword really coming into play there. This is...
Wow, nothing but keys so far. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is...
One shield and 4 keys. There we go.
Lovely
Normally.
recovery heart that everybody totally desperately needed.
So
in
Bono picked up the key on the ledge at 09, so it was 25 seconds-ish. And alright, still going right side. Interesting here.
I'm tempted to just keep checking to see, like, okay, Bono did this at this time. When did Marco do it?
Yeah, honestly,
you keep doing that.
You kind of have to. Like, they're so close and they're so fucking good that you kind of have to just take in these small time saves into consideration. The big benefit that Bono has right now is that Marco is following the exact same route. So,
so if Bono finds it first, then Bono's going to get there first, and Bono still has the advantage. Whereas if Marco had gone the other way and then he found it first, it would have been big brain.
Alright, so that's all of the right side. Bono now going to go left side.
Is it faster to not save quit out of there?
On VC, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Marco has Mirror Shield already equipped. He saves 1 second.
Kappa.
Does somebody? I'm sure that someone's gonna spit it out immediately. How much time is Marco going to save? Like, does someone know the exact amount of time it takes to open your menu and switch to the Mirror Shield?
You can see, I think it's like 1.5 seconds, something like that.
You just say Dotso, because Dotso knows the answer to that.
3 seconds.
Also, ZSR2 rating with a pie of 23. Welcome to the 2-hour, 22-minute mark of the grand finals.
So we are looking for strength 2. Both of our runners are pretty much neck and neck at this point. Whoever finds strength 2 first has an advantage, but not a very big one. We're talking about maybe 20 to 30 seconds at best.
Definitely going to come down to execution through the Spirit Temple, which we know will be basically a Go mode Spirit Temple. And then, of course, that final... I mean, I like to say it's just the final Ganondorf and Ganon fight, but that was where Marco lost the race against Bono just a couple... back in the winners... the finals of the winners bracket, which knocked Marco down to losers. So
that was one of the most hype endings I will ever see to a race.
You might get one very similar to it.
Yeah, I bring it on. That is so good. I can't wait.
I mean, that's what you want a final to look like. You don't want a final where
there it is! There it is! It's Go mode!
We're in Go mode! Okay, what was it, like 15? Like 223, 15? Okay.
The difference between Go modes is going to be like 12 seconds, dude. What the hell, man?
Right, 223.15. Like 17 seconds.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. It's 11 seconds again.
11? Is it 11 seconds?
11 seconds.
Jesus. Woo.
Holy cow.
And Marco's going back through.
Yeah, why did Marco not save quit?
It might be quicker to go. Honestly, I'm not sure. Like,
he might think this is faster.
I don't think it is. I think we can already see that it's not.
I feel like there's no way it is. This race might actually come down to Rova RNG. Oh my goodness.
That would be ass, dude.
DC low time. All right. We'll see it for sure here on the Void Out for Bono. Again, we're going to check the time here. Going to be doing that a couple of times. All right, so 2:24. What do you want to say? 2:24.22 when the whole screen turned orange?
Yeah, about that.
Seems about right.
But yeah, Marco doing the ground jump, so skipping the cutscene.
10 seconds. It's
yeah,
10
so 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Holy shit.
It's
Y'all
it's 11.
Just
11
hold on.
Again.
Hold on to your butts, everybody. This is only going to get better.
Every single small mistake is going to be so important.
Oh.
Can you imagine a void out here? Like, if Bono or Marco just voids out on Naked Wasteland? Oh my
It
god.
could decide the race. It could literally be the deciding factor in the race. You need a perfect, flawless, lensless wasteland here. Cannot afford a void out. Alright, Bono spawning the levers.
This is looking good by Bono.
Yeah, looks
Yeah.
No
good for
mistakes
Bono.
there.
Bono,
Yeah.
no mistakes.
Absolutely no trouble at all.
Will
Twin
Marco-
Rova really is the worst boss to have it all come down to. Like, really.
5 months of bracket races, and it's gonna come down to potentially to Twin Rova RNG.
It's going to come down to my anus, my anus, my anus.
I'm not sure if anyone saw the Twilight Princess Any Percent finals, but that was like unbelievable. Like, if anything, closer than this at like the final stage. It was unbelievable. So that's two finals in the space of a week that are coming down to a matter of seconds.
Yeah, Bono not getting the song. I mean, if they need the song, it's not gonna matter. He's gonna have to come out again anyway.
Yeah, it's really... We know that it can't be on Burning Cack, so it's got to be here, or that's about it, I would think. It can't, because if it's needed, then it can't be on Burning Cack.
Oh man, I'm excited. I mean, this is insanely close. Wait, are they gonna be leaving this room? Wait, how did Marco save so much time? They're in the oh wow.
It's still about 10 seconds.
Is it still about 10 seconds? It felt like it was so much less than that.
Yeah. I mean, Bono got an extra roll in before pushing the silver block, but that's
yeah,
like a
Marco
half a second. Like,
yeah.
Get this silver rupee. I have so much trouble with that silver rupee. I mean, it's because I suck at this game, but
Silver Rupees have the worst hitbox on any N64 game just in the world.
That hitbox is like, it has trolled me many times. Usually in toilet, because honestly, the fucking toilet.
Alright,
Is it
so
Blue We
no
do
boss
have-
key.
We have one key though, so we're not totally locked out and requiring child yet. The only thing now that we're really hoping to find is our boss key. If we do not find the boss key in any of these adult checks, then Requiem is in play, Child Spirit has to be done, and that is just more time where either one of them could just lose the race, basically.
Well, I'm surprised we could definitely save some time here. We know that there's nothing on either hand.
Yeah.
So, depending on, like, if someone sets Thrall's Wind in decent locations in this temple, we could end up seeing a decent time save. There is some good places to use it here.
And I found out during the EU Weekly this past week that there's a soft lock in this room. If you happen to have your mirror shield out, there's double magic. If you hit both of those suns with your mirror shield and one of them hits like during another cutscene, it'll soft lock you.
Wow.
I didn't lose much time, but I did lose some. It was irritating.
Oh, so you did it. I thought someone
that's-
just told you
no,
about it.
No, that was me. I actually experienced the soft lock in my run. Between that and the dog needing to go out, I probably lost a good 2 minutes that race.
You could.
There's
you
boss
could've-
key. There's
Oh,
boss key.
Boss key.
Okay.
No
Just
child
need
spirit.
2 small keys.
I was gonna say you could have played that up, so we're like, oh no, totally wasn't me. I was watching a stream. Someone else did it.
Oh, see, the thing is, I'm not.
Marco has one. Marco's just saved time. If this isn't a small key, Marco's saved time. Oh.
Okay.
No, that's a small key. Oh, Bono getting bailed out.
God.
Oh wow. This
The
is
key-
so close.
It's just nuts, dude.
There's
Oh,
another
there's
one
the
that
other
got it.
Holy cow! Oh my goodness!
Oh my god.
Oh,
I don't
Marco
know-
didn't get the boss key.
Oh no.
Marco didn't get the boss key. He's got to. Oh, he's got
No,
to
he
climb
decided
back
to
up.
go left hand first.
Oh shh.
Oh, Marco's
And
just
here
lost
I was
about
thinking that
20,
they were
30
like-
seconds.
Yeah, here I was thinking that they were like straight up tied to getting that last key.
Oh,
Bono,
that is
you don't have to
huge.
do
That is
this room.
huge.
Bono, you don't have to do this room. You just unlock the door. You don't
Yeah,
have
that's losing time here. There's no need to do this at all.
Yeah.
It's just autopilot, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. I've done it. I'll admit it. I've done that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the very last race I had, I did it as well. But Bono
right.
getting trolled a bit by the BMOS.
Oh, Bono, stop!
Oh, getting trolled again! Bono, what are you doing?
Bono, just kill them!
Yeah, at this point.
At this point, just kill them! Oh, Bono. Holy cow. Okay, that Skulltula got a little scary.
Yeah.
Both of these guys just giving time save to each other back and forth.
Yeah, honestly, Bono has just lost most of the time that he's saved on Marco with bad routing.
All right.
Look at it. The Marco's right behind him again.
Like, literally right behind him, too.
8 seconds. Back to 8 seconds on that door hit. Yeah, this is not GG. Whoever said GG, it is not. There are plenty more opportunities for this race. This Twin Rova fight is going to be the most Monka-esque Twin Rova fight. I mean, it is going to be all about that Twin Rova RNG at this point.
He overpushed the mirror!
Oh, no!
I felt like it looked like he had overpushed it. I wasn't sure, though.
Yeah, I was like, hang on, where's the light beam gone?
Oh,
God
man.
damn.
Oh, my God.
All right, I mean, with the way these two runners are, you're not gonna assume, you know, obviously with runners to this caliber, you're not gonna assume any sort of mistakes. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but you would like to assume no mistakes against Ganon and Ganondorf. So it's gonna come down to who gets better RNG in this Twin Rova fight.
Yeah. And, like, I can see Bono being nervous. He probably, you know, he wants to win, you know. Marco's at least had this experience in the final before. That doesn't mean he's not nervous, but, you know, Bono probably just, I can see him wanting it maybe, like, just so bad. Like, when you're, like, you just get antsy, you know?
6 seconds into the Twin Rova fight.
Here we go, the worst boss in the game for saving time.
For all the marbles, the worst boss. Oh, and Marco gets hit! Marco couldn't get a shot in! Marco gets frozen!
That's Troll Rover strikes!
Marco frozen.
Oh,
I don't think that's a new note, but...
Alright, Bono just gotta keep Twin Rova in front of him. Don't miss the shot. Okay, he's 2 for 2.
Yeah, and Twin Rova, like, the hitbox for the mirror shield is actually pretty ass as well. Like, I'm used to it now, but, like...
Not good. Okay, gonna
3 for 3.
Bailed out a little bit there.
Marco hasn't missed since, so...
Yeah, just for those that don't know, the phase 2 of this fight... Oh, where's the ice one? Oh, getting bailed out again!
Oh my god.
Ooh, yeah, for those that don't know, the phase 2 of this, that was really, really good RNG for Bono.
Yes, it was.
Alright, that's nice for Marco as well. In a decent position, so he's going to get this one.
Yeah.
With Bigger on Sword, you shouldn't make a mistake here. It's very, very free with Bigger on Sword.
Yeah, phase 2 of this fight is relatively free. It's that first phase where a lot of crazy stuff can happen, and Bono is executing this very, very well. Alright, get 1 jump slash in and 2 crouch stabs, and that's it.
Alright, that's 57. So 233.57 is what we're looking at.
Twin Rova getting some payback from Bongo Bongo by not giving Marco the ice spell.
Alright, so 34.14. So that's about 20 seconds-ish?
20 seconds.
Jeez.
20 seconds, and they are heading to Ganon's castle, folks. This is the grand finals, folks, for Ocarina of Time Season 3, and we got 20 seconds separating our runners. We want to remind all of you, if Bono wins, he is the champion. If Marco wins, Marco still has to beat Bono a second time. So even if Marco makes the comeback and wins this race, it's not over. Marco still has to beat Bono a second time.
As they said in the, I believe it was in the Challenge Cup, you're not done until you're not done.
Correct.
Now, if
My
Bono
goodness.
falls off this bridge, I'm going to flip my fucking desk.
Oh,
That
you know
happens
what?
2 seats in a row, I will lose my shit.
Ooh, man, my hands are sweating.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
insane.
this is incredible.
Yeah, Marco saved like a second by getting lax earlier, but like,
Don't you do it, Bono. Don't you do it, I swear to God. That was the wrong angle. If you'd have kept going, he would have fallen off.
And right now, if you're Bono and if you're looking at IRC, you're like, okay, Marco hasn't finished yet, and I'm going into Ganon's castle. Like, am I gonna do this? Like, you've got to be. You're thinking that for sure.
Bono has defeated the bridge boss. Again, still a little bit of RNG here for this Stalfos fight. Just a little bit of RNG, and then we're gonna have, of course, the Iron Knuckles. Should be relatively easy with the Bigoron sword, but...
Bono not equipping a bottle there, which is interesting.
Is he gonna do quick
Oh,
spin?
he's not.
No, I think he's going to equip a bottle at the top. I think he just didn't do it there.
I don't think these guys do bottle strats. I think they do the quick spin.
Well, I guess quick spin's fine, yeah. But you've still
okay.
got to equip for the Master Sword jump slash.
Right. Yeah.
Marco. His first fight in the tower.
Yeah, gets the perfect Dynalphos fight.
Yeah,
Too easy.
A little bit better than Bono. And Bono's got to go over and hunt this last... Alright. There we go. Not a too bad second fight.
Same fucking room. Good God.
Oh, man.
Is Marco going to use light arrow strats?
Yep, he
There's
sure
the light
is.
arrow strats. I love seeing that. I absolutely love seeing that.
Don't get hit by the Iron Knuckle. Okay. Don't get hit by the Iron Knuckle.
God.
Oh, my God.
I thought he was going to get smashed.
Salt raised that axe up, and I was like, oh, please, no.
Oh, Marco almost got hit as well.
Marco!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my goodness.
God, this is insane.
Oh, man. If it comes down to Bono missing a spin slash on Ganondorf, just like Marco did.
Well, this is even worse than last time because they don't have long shot. So if you get knocked off, you can't just get straight back up. You got to climb.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Here we go. They are both going to be in the cutscene at the same time. Bit of a bigger lead this time for Bono than the last race, but it's still so close.
This is incredible.
Yeah, this is like I said earlier, this is what you want to see for a final. This is how close you want your final to be. If this is indeed the last race, then this is what you want to see.
All right. Big moment here, the quick spin. He missed! Oh, got him on the ricochet. Okay. Oh, man.
Wow.
All right. Count the slashes. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. We got it in 1 cycle. Oh, man. Marco not making the same mistake.
Marco gets it as well.
Oh.
Nice one
All right,
cycle from Marco.
cycle. Okay. Oh, my God.
All right.
The composure for Bono on that miss to get the second hit. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That could have done it right there.
Oh, could have easily panicked there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Marco just getting that jump slash. Holy
Barely
crap.
too.
All right, we got 3 hits. We're going to need 3 crouch stabs first, and then we're going to need 5 after that. Oh my goodness. Coming down to the Ganon fight. 10 seconds separating Bono, who beat Marco in the brackets, sending him down to losers. This is it, folks. This is the finals.
There we go. /1. /2.
/2. Okay, /2.
And
All right, there's third
And
flash.
/3.
Clean cycle 1 from Bono.
5 more hits, 5 more crouch stabs. Marco getting 3.
There is some Marco. So if Bono has a perfect cycle 2, we have a new... Well, the champion is defeated, and we have our Season 3 king.
First jump slash there as Ganon is down. Second.
There we go.
Here is the third. Roll through again for the fourth. The fourth is good. We need one more.
There it is!
Bono!
Get DGs in chat, everyone.
Bono is your Season 3 Ocarina of Time Randomizer champion.
We have a new one here, guys.
Not even close.
Wow.
Not even close.
Bonnaroo, Season 3 champion. Holy shit, what a grand finals.
That is an incredible way to end this season.
Oh
Season
my
3
God.
in the books. Bonnaroo, your winner. Juke Fan Club OP, right?
Man, I'm sweaty. I am sweaty. Oh, wow. That was incredible.
Yep, 12 seconds. 12 damn seconds. It was 11 seconds match 1, 12 seconds match 2. Unbelievable. And I think
We
That
have been
is
joined by our
our
winners,
runners.
or our racers.
Yo.
Guys,
Yeah.
Congrats, GG to both of you. 12 seconds again. Less than 13 seconds separating the two of you. And congratulations, Bono. You are the Season 3 Ocarina of Time Randomizer champion.
Yeah, congrats, Bono.
Thanks, GG.
GG.
So-
Can you guys get your shit together and make it more close next time?
I know, right? Like, can you guys make a good race for once? Like, geez.
Can I be the one who snipes for once?
All right. So first things first, Marco, I'm sure I've probably pieced this together by now. The deciding factor in this race, Bono going to Dodongo's Cavern about an hour before you did. Just take us through. Yeah, take us through as you were opening chest after chest after chest in Dodongo's, getting pretty good items, what your thought process was.
It's crazy. I'm surprised actually that Bono did it an hour earlier than me, because I thought I would be very far behind if he did DC early. So when I did DC, I thought Bono did it super late as well. That's what I was thinking, because doing DC early was kind of weird, I thought, in the seed. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
going off of that, Bono, what was your process or thought process, I should say, in doing Dodongo's Cavern early?
Yeah, because so when I went adult for the first time, I found my slingshot, and I knew that on the target there was an item. So I decided to go back child really early to get that item. I thought, okay, if that's hookshot or something, that's pretty good for the adult segment. So I went back child, and then I got Dins, which was pretty much useless at the time. So then I went back adult, and then I found Ruto's ladder, but I didn't want to go back child again, like instantly, because I was just child like 2 minutes ago. That was kind of bad. So I decided to do DC because I was like next to it, and I wanted like a scale or something to make my Jabu segment faster. And we were missing a lot of items at the time as well, so I thought, okay, I'm just gonna do it right now. And also, we had 40 skulls to do. I just got the hint at the time, so I thought anyway that DC is good for skulls as well, so that's why I did it at the time.
I mean,
So-
that thought process worked out for you.
Yeah.
Marco, were
Basically-
you thinking that you were going to have to do the skull mask because it was so late for you to get your bomb bag?
Yeah, I was gonna do it actually. Probably I was gonna do DC anyway first, but then after DC, I was gonna do Skull Mask and then do the market because of the way of the hero twice. I was kind of scared of the bomb tube bowling, but then I found the bomb bag in Shadow, which was pretty good.
Oh,
Sadly,
yeah.
no
that-
force
the
twin.
bomb bag right at the final check that you could have done in Shadow was
Yeah,
he
that was
popped off
pretty good.
pretty hard.
Yeah.
So, Marco, Navi told you to go to Dodongo's cavern when you had to go to Dodongo's cavern. Did you notice?
Oh yeah, when I did the lab, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, and I did. I listened.
One of the big reasons that I know you just said there, Marco, that sort of you thought Bono did DC quite late. I think one of the reasons that it was still so close was that you could kind of still do a lot of progression without the hook shot. You managed to clear fire without the hook shot because the boss key was quite early. Even though you couldn't finish Shadow, you still managed to get all the way through it up to that chest. You could do Ice Cavern to get Nocturne. You didn't need the hook shot to get Hover Boots. So it still didn't it completely unlock the seed when you got it. It just essentially made Bono do Forest way earlier. But when you think about it, it was kind of just Forest that hookshot gave you an advantage to for sort of the large part.
And we
Yeah.
were,
So I guess that's why it was so close.
we were
Yeah.
kind of worried too about you not having the hook shot when you went to ice because of the skulls. But I mean, then again, it's only 3 skulls. It's not like it's hard to find 3 skulls.
Yeah, the really bad thing was Shadow in 2 trips, I think.
Yeah.
Without
That's-
Force Wind.
But you and Bono both picked up your last key that you needed in Spirit Temple at the exact same time. The difference, Marco, was that you didn't get the boss key yet. He had gotten that
Oh.
chest first. And so if you had both gotten that boss key at the same time, you would have both been picking up your last key at the same time. It would have been it was already intense. So
Nice.
A
Yeah.
question that Shadow wants to know. So the triple skull pot room in Shadow, both of you skipped it. Is that just not a skull neither of you go for, or do you think it just wasn't worth it? Like, how fast is that skull normally?
I just forgot it. I think
Same. Actually, I
I
forgot
think
as
if
well.
Both
I
just forgot it.
There was me on chat just being like, man, why are they skipping this skull? It's such a good skull.
yeah.
I think if I get it, I think I win. Because I had to take a river skull, which was very slow.
Marco, I'll say this: there's a couple things. Obviously, Bono had little things there. There was a period of time. We'll get to that in a second. But the falling in the wind tunnel,
Yeah.
Shadow, you got
Yeah.
pretty bad. You got pretty bad Twin Rova RNG. You got frozen
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
first shot. So, but then Bono had the one execution thing where you went into the climb. Where you have to climb up in the Spirit Temple, and you had to re-enter the room twice.
Yeah, because
trying
the
to get that hook
Beamos.
shot.
Yeah, I kept getting hit by the Beamos, and if you get hit, it's
Oh.
pretty bad. You have to reload the room.
Oh, you
Also-
went too fast, I guess.
Yeah, and I also killed the room right before that. I did it even though I didn't have to do it. I could have just opened the door, but I forgot, so I
you
cleared the
did
room.
Oh.
So yeah,
I
that
think
too.
both of you had a little, not trouble, but neither of you had perfect Volvagia fights as well. I think, Marco, you ran out of Deku Nuts, which is a really strange problem to have in Volvagia.
I had enough choose, but no they cannot.
Yeah, and then Bono, I think you got the troll hole and ended up having to die
Yeah,
and using your fairy,
twice.
and so that wasted time for the both of you. But
And those early chews in the in Mito's house, and then that just early kind of waste of them for you, Bono, in the in that scrub grotto where you just went through 3 of them for
Yeah, and then
no
I
reason.
realized I could have used the boomerang. I was so mad.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, we did have a question in chat over the long shot location. Anyone like to take a guess on that before we reveal that
fire.
little
deep
tidbit?
fire.
Deep fire.
It's deep fire. It has to be.
You are all wrong.
I'd say
Oh.
Spirit, the checks that we skipped.
Light
Yeah.
trial.
No.
Child side spirit, the Din's
Ugh.
chest.
Okay.
What was Requiem?
Vanilla, I'm
Let's
guessing.
see. Requiem was. Okay, no, we're gonna refresh the spoiler log instead of searching. Good job. Requiem was
Colossus.
Yeah, I imagine. it was vanilla.
Colossus. It was
Oh,
vanilla.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously
Okay.
neither of you got the song because at that point it's like, well, if you need it, you can sort of get it afterwards. But yeah, I don't
Yeah.
imagine it was vanilla.
Only last thing I guess we're missing is the Iron Boots Cubs. If you want to pull that up and see where that is, not that we needed it, but just for the sake of argument, we're
Yeah, no one was ever getting it. Locked pits.
Oh,
Okay.
so Storms was then on Burning Cack, which you were never gonna get.
Yeah.
So.
For a vanilla water temple for Or for a barren water temple for Prelude, yeah.
Oh yeah, strength 3. Where was the other
Four,
strength
goddamn.
upgrade, Cubs?
Alright, progressive.
Spirit Temple boss key chest.
Nice.
I can't
Nice.
spell today.
Strength locked. Always strength locked, isn't it?
Of course.
Yep.
Did you do right side GTG as well first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sadly, yeah.
Yeah,
I
honestly,
I almost went GTG before doing Fortress. I hesitated.
Yeah, same. I didn't
You
know. what to
both
do.
had the exact same, like literally every single check from when you warped to Lake Hylia, Marco. That was Bono was literally calling a Pona song from Lake Hylia as you warped there. And every check you did from that point leading up to sort of inside of Spirit was identical.
Yeah,
Rooftop, horseback
the one-
archery, right side to left side, inside Spirit, and then the only divergence was Bono getting boss key immediately. That was
Marco,
it.
Marco, you were the horseback archery winner though, so I mean, GG there.
Nice.
Yeah, you
20
sorry,
points.
Sorry, Bono, you actually didn't win. Marco won.
Damn.
Damn.
So Bono, here's the question that we have to ask is and I'm sure that this will be asked to you by Trez at some point, but what color are you thinking for your Discord color?
Oh, I can have a custom color. I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean that's why ATZ has pink and Marco has that kind
Ah.
of turquoise blue color in the Discord. So
I'd probably purple.
All right.
nice.
Sure.
By the way, season 3
Here's the biggest thing. 5.1 is now done, over, gone, and burned. No more
Yeah.
light arrow way of the hero.
Yep.
How happy are we for that?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No more light
everyone
arrow
clap.
way of the hero.
By the way, season 3 tournament winner will not be named season 3 tournament
Yep.
winner. It will be called Best of Baguettes.
5.1. The light arrow way of the
Just
hero has
saying.
gone the way of the dodo.
Best of Baguettes.
Oh, is that, you're making the title right now, Trez?
How you wanted purple, right?
Yeah.
Oh god, it's gonna be such an ugly purple though.
Hey, nerd boy, hop in here and say something.
You have muted me.
Yeah, Trez has been talking the whole time.
Trez has been talking the whole time.
Yeah, he's
The fucker
I
has
know,
muted
that was
me.
disconnecting him the whole time.
no.
Nope.
I mean,
Well, I think, honestly, I don't think there's too much else to go over in the seed itself.
I mean, we
Yeah.
couldn't have asked for a better final to watch. I mean, it was close. You want the top runners to be like really evenly matched, which we said this 100 times that you guys are very evenly matched, and also working together in the multi-world tournament, and also just I know that the two of you are close and that you talk about strats all the time. I mean, obviously you guys are just both like top tier at this game, so this is what we wanted to see here.
I guess the last thing I want to ask, just from what happened in the seed to Bono, is did you forget to check the Bolero song?
Yeah, I realized later when I was doing the grave, because the first time I went in DMC, I just didn't have the hookshot or others, and then when I did fire, I played minuet because I was getting the skills on the way. So I never actually went on that bridge, so that's why I forgot it for some time.
that might have actually worked in your favor if you never did get Song of Time, because you would have gone the other way in
Yeah,
GTG.
true.
That's right.
True.
Damn, so you had Bolero to do Fire Temple, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't
did
have it.
Forest, and then I say warped. I got Bolero, and then I went straight to fire.
Yeah, I didn't have hookshot, so
Damn.
I had to
Yeah,
walk.
your route for that, for getting your hover
Yeah.
boots was Shadow to fire to Bolero to graveyard to Bolero to graveyard to hover boots to graveyard. It was like, well, okay, right, we're finally able to finish off Shadow. It only went in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, DC early was so broken. Like a scale,
Yeah.
river,
Yeah, even-
Baron.
Yeah.
But not only
Oh!
that, the bomb
You skipped
bag
the river
well.
as well. Wow.
Well, I did it for the skulls as adult, but yeah, as child, never did it.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Damn.
We were thinking for a little while that it might have been another chest minigame race, but unfortunately that didn't play out.
You know, I just want to give a big props to Bono for having the guts to put trophies in his his Discord name. Like put
didn't do
that out
that.
there. The self-fulfilling prophecy.
That's Menu.
Yeah, I didn't do that myself because I
Oh,
won
well, you know what? Give yourself the credit.
I won
give yourself the credit, man. Call your own
Quest
shot.
tournament.
Yeah. It's Beta
That's
Quest
because-
tournament.
Yeah.
So do you want me
Oh.
to give you a third trophy now?
I mean, why not?
He earned it. Definitely earned it.
Let me get that fixed.
Well, does anybody else have any questions? Does chat have any other questions that they would like to ask or have us ask? But
Hey.
these two runners put on. I don't think you can ask for a better grand final to a tournament that's lasted 5 months. It's
Yeah,
been crazy. It's just been unbelievable, and I'm thankful that we got to be here for the final race.
Not only the final race, but the race before this. Just as a pair of races, 2 of the best races I've ever seen.
GG Bono, your name's already been updated for the win. Congrats.
Thanks.
All right, so we got Marco. How excited are you for Fig's fix of Rova so the fight doesn't start immediately entering the room?
I actually thought about it when I started the fight. I thought, man, I want it. I saw the video. It's pretty good. Like, what can you do? You start the fight, you're getting attacked right away.
Also, shout out to a hype train going on right now.
Nice.
Another one?
Another one, yes, another one is happening.
It's like the 4th one this stream. Jesus.
Yeah.
You guys are all crazy.
They really want to hear your kazoo concert, apparently.
Oh, kazoo concert?
That's what it says.
All right. So, just quickly, since I didn't get to say much because Cubs was
Any
constantly
final
interrupting me.
thoughts on S3 as a whole before we
fuck.
get out of here for today?
Yeah, any thought for the 2 runners? Any thoughts on season 3?
I guess I'm glad that the final was very close, so it was entertaining. Like the final of season 2 was great. The final of season 3 was great. So I'm glad for that.
Are you just saying that because you were in the final, Marco?
No. But like it was close, so that's pretty cool for the viewers.
Right.
Sometimes like Rando can have some really bad seeds where like the other one is like an hour behind and there's no pressure or anything. So that's cool.
You know,
Bono,
now that
you
I
got
think
anything?
about it, I'm surprised. Oh, never mind. I'm being dumb. Never mind.
I was gonna say, Bono, any thoughts on season 3?
Yeah, but pretty much the same. I'm pretty happy that it was close for the finals. I had a lot of fun the whole tourney, and yeah, it was pretty fun. I'm looking forward to season 4.
Yeah,
It
revenge.
starts tomorrow.
No,
Tomorrow.
it doesn't start tomorrow.
Wait,
no.
wait.
I
We're gonna
want
start-
revenge.
We're gonna start in like I don't know, fall.
Trez. Oh god,
Oh,
Cubs and Trez fighting again.
Cubs!
Cubs,
Stop it! Now it's actually not funny anymore. All right,
Oh,
Jesus. Now he actually made me forget what I wanted to say. God damn.
About
season
when
4 starts.
starting in the fall, I think is what you were about to say.
Oh yeah, season 4 is starting probably in fall.
Okay.
And we'll take our fair time. Probably I'm actually hoping that season 4 will have the next version of the randomizer that allows for custom models. So we're gonna have some stupid models during the tournament, but that's just me. And also I wanted to say this tournament took a lot longer than we expected to. So there's gonna be some time restrictions for the next season.
Yeah.
Single elimination, maybe? Question mark.
I mean, that's going to depend
No.
too. I mean, single elimination would be good if we do like a top 64, but with a top
Yeah.
32, I mean, it's just we have to consider like the timeliness of it, you know.
No, I was just
Yeah,
wondering. Like, I was actually asking it inquisitively.
Randomizer and single elimination do not go together.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
agree.
Yeah.
That's definitely not going to happen. No, we'll just have more restrictions on how many games or how quickly rounds need to be played. So that's actually something we need to do.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. This has been a lot of fun. I haven't gotten to do as much commentary this season as I have in previous seasons, but it's been a blast. I've loved it, and I'm glad that I got to call the final. It was a hell of a race. Congrats to both of you, and congrats to Bono for season 3 champ, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats.
And Marco, now you get to focus on revenge for
Yeah.
next season.
I'm gonna rest a little bit before, but yeah.
I think he's gonna focus more on what are you doing right now? SM64 runs?
Yeah, speedruns of SM64 mainly, yeah.
I think I'm already looking forward to the showcase match of the season 2 winner versus the season 3 winner to kick off season 4. So,
yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be great. That would be great.
I mean, we did it for season 3, so there's no
Yeah.
reason why we shouldn't do it for season 4.
We could have the 3-way if we want to get ATZ in there. The total Juke fan club just on restream.
oh man.
All right, folks. Gigantic shout out to all our volunteers for tonight, to Chimpin, to Kuiper, to Axe, and to our 2 lovely trackers. Let me put that command in actually.
Yeah, give a big shout out to the trackers. Can we get
Yeah,
some
to
love for
Hitting
the
Hero
trackers?
and to Saberstorm for damn sure. And I love you too, Menu, by the way. But yeah. Also, big shout outs to Cops who actually took the restream tonight, even though I just kicked him out. Because he's a pain in the butt. But that's fine. Massive shout outs to Marco and Bono for putting on 2 fantastic matches here. And shout outs to all of you out there for this amazing community that you are.
You guys are great. You guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome. We'll see. Dang it.
Yeah, I think we've just met the Trez Plays Gazoo.
And stick around because the Freaky Friday race is coming up in an hour. So
Yeah, the Freaky Friday race in an hour.
All right, I'll do the Kazoo concert at the beginning of the Freaky Friday race.
Oh god.
All right,
Stay tuned for that.
stay tuned for that. Thank you all so much for watching, and so much for being a part of this. And we're gonna be back next season, but also with a lot more OTR stuff in the meantime. So thank you all, and take care.
Bye, everybody.
Good night. That was amazing. Night, everyone.